right, we got a loyalty test.
Welcome back to another episode on Jack TV.
Hey y'all, my name is Brittany. I am 28 years old. I'm from Pittsburgh, PA. Shout out to 412.
Today we'll be helping Brittany get some answers.
So I really want to do the loyalty test because my boyfriend Caleb used to leave hard eyes on Cam's pictures and shit like that. Hella thirsty in her DM. So
The team and I traveled to Highland, Texas. While Brittany and her friends are on what they think is just a quick getaway, we're here to test her boyfriend, Caleb.
You feel comfortable being a decoy?
I would say, yeah. Beautiful.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's the best way just because, he's doing it to you.
Right.
I trust her for
Yeah, this is my girl for real, so I'm not gonna let, not nobody finna put in her.
The plan was to get Caleb along with Brittany's friend Cameron to see if he would stay loyal or if Brittany's intuition was right. Will he fall for the trap and prove he's disloyal? Let's find out now on Jack TV.
Hey y'all, my name is Brittany. I am 28 years old. I'm from Pittsburgh, PA. Shout out to 412. I moved here from Florida 3 years ago, so I've been in Houston for about 3 years now. And I've just been riding around and getting it, making it happen ever since I got here. So Caleb and I actually met at a worship event here at the Post. It was on a Monday night.
Post?
So it was super cool. We
in
just kind of
Houston.
connected right away. And we were cool friends from the start. So we've always kind of had a mutual respect for each other, which has been really nice. And then a mutual understanding. I feel like he really hears me. So yeah, so we met at the church thing, and then we kind of kept going to church together. And then we realized we were into a lot of the same things and had the same kind of mindset. So it kind of just continued to flow from there. I really don't have
You showed a
anybody out
picture of
here,
them.
and the friends that I have out here know that they're like my family. So Caleb has been not only my boyfriend, but he has been like family to me.
I want to reach over the food and shake your hand, but I'm Jack.
Hi, Jack.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
T.
Nice to meet you, T.
Cameron as well, she's one of my good friends, but it just kind of makes me feel some type of way that she kind of got to know my man before I got to know my man. But that's my man.
All right, guys, real quick. I spend crazy amounts of money trying new foods every week. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of turned into a new little hobby of mine. But the method in which I use to pay for it is what I want to share with you guys today, because I literally just paid for all this food by playing games on my phone. After playing a couple games this week, I noticed this morning that I had just for sound of money. Try it out yourself quick.
Used to leave hard eyes. Oh, I really want to do the loyalty test because my boyfriend Caleb used to leave hard eyes on Cam's pictures and shit like that. Hella thirsty in her DM. So I'm like, do you love her or what?
Did you ever respond to any of it?
Not really, no. I just kind of let him do his own
But this
thing.
was way before he actually dealt with you, though, right?
Right.
So what's making you feel like he's still interested?
I guess it's the energy I feel when we're all hanging out. He just he's pretty funny, but he'll be a little more quiet, a little more reserved to himself when she's around. So
Are you picking up on his energy?
I mean, yeah, here and there, yeah, definitely.
How did it come up in conversation?
She told me that she was talking to this guy, and she remembered his Instagram name. And I'm like, that really sounds familiar. So I went and go look on it, on my end on Instagram. And I seen you can see your comments and mutuals and things like that, and we're both mutuals. So I'm like, okay, so this must be really him.
Right.
So the name looks familiar. So I'm underneath my Instagram pictures, and I noticed this is the guy, this is him. So I call her, I let her know hey, the dude you're talking to is the dude that was also commenting underneath my Instagram pictures.
Right.
He's also sending some hard eyes to my DM. So just to let her know,
she's
have
real.
that coverage.
She's real.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. It's just my discernment. I feel it in my spirit that maybe something's happening. And he never really speaks on it. I'll ask, hey, can you be honest with me? And I haven't been able to get that conversation, so here we are. Here we are.
So when y'all are all interacting with each other, how is that?
He's just kind of standoffish to himself. Usually he's pretty funny, talkative, but he'll just kind of,
Do you pick up on that energy?
Yeah, I told
So
her.
he
it's
hasn't
not
done
good. I told
anything.
her stop talking to
All right,
him.
but do you
swear.
think he want to fuck with you?
That's not for me to say, honestly. I'm not really too sure.
How we're doing the test.
I'm not really. I would hope not.
sure.
Caleb and I have actually been talking about getting married. That's kind of where we're at in our relationship. And I feel 100% about everything about him. It's just this one thing that's always in the back of my mind is him with Cam. So if we could get this out of the way, I'll be a wife. I'll be his wife, but right now, I just don't want there to be any hesitation. Like, I just want to have peace of mind on my side. I want him to feel good about it too. Like, we feel great about each other, but it's just this one thing.
Yeah, and that one thing has been eating away at Brittany. This is exactly why today is her test. No more dancing around it. We're getting straight to the truth. We came up with an elaborate plan to pull this all off. So this is what we did. We rented out this entire getaway spot and played it like Brittany just wanted a trip with friends.
Nah, girl, I'm gonna be a wife, not you. Go ahead, fake reaction in 5 minutes.
Before our guests arrived, we placed cameras in all 3
fault, I've
pods,
been
just
on
in case
my-
Brittany
I'm on
walked
my
Caleb
phone.
into the wrong one, forgetting her and Caleb would be staying in pod number 7.
Lord, use my what as a spider web? Yeah, you're bucky. What are you talking about?
The difficulty of this test was at an all-time high. With so many people involved and so much ground to cover, things could have gone left at any moment. But somehow, everything was running surprisingly smooth.
I'm ready to fill in the water. You scared to get in the water though? I just can't swim. Yeah, y'all scared to get in the water? I just can't swim. Yeah. Oh, I'm scared, but like, I wouldn't say I'm necessarily scared.
Hopefully, like, if he passes, we could just move forward from this. And then if he doesn't pass, see you later, Caleb.
So when everyone pulled up, they're being greeted by Michael, the actual owner.
You know, I want everybody to have a good time when they come out here. Something that they ain't never experienced.
Just doing what he normally does, getting everybody settled in.
Right, so we'll go right here. Y'all gonna be in pod 7. Let me show y'all how to work everything. So basically, this is your key card. If this comes out, all the power turns off, okay? This is your lights. The outside of the pod lights up too, you know what I'm saying? The curtains open all the way around. Y'all come this way. This is your restroom.
Put our bags right here.
Yeah, put them right there. Little kitchen, couch. This way.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
y'all can open the balcony right there. These are y'all's remotes. Oh yeah, go ahead. So, yeah. Y'all can have a good time. The projector screen comes down with a push of a button and your sunroof right here. The curtains, you just barely push them, they'll open automatically. Same thing if you want to close them, all right?
Awesome.
Yeah. Heck yeah, so.
Awesome.
Yeah, man.
That's
Y'all finna have a great time. Jet skis, everything.
dang. This is awesome.
All right, good job.
This is the first time I've seen someone have like a loyalty test with the dude's face in it.
Yeah, that is cute.
Let me show y'all everything else. This y'all room right here. Your remote to the AC, you'll have AC in the front and AC in the back, all right? You just put the remote for the AC right there and you can control it.
I know.
I'm glad y'all came out, man. Y'all have a good time, and y'all call me if y'all have any questions. Y'all check out everything over there too with the swimming pool. Y'all check out everything. All right. Y'all have a good one. I'll holler at y'all in a little bit.
So as everybody's getting comfortable, picking rooms, unpacking, everything feels normal. Just a regular trip. But what nobody here knows is this whole thing was a setup to put Caleb in a position where his loyalty could actually be tested. And to keep it that way, everybody here is in the blind except Brittany and Cameron. So now it's just about timing.
Just thinking we could like hop on the jet ski.
How long y'all doing that for? I need to get some time with you.
Okay.
I know I'm scared of water.
I know. Honestly, like if you don't want me to go, I won't.
Nah, I have to get some
For real.
Before we even got here, Brittany let us know Caleb doesn't do water. So while everyone else is excited to hit the lake, we already knew he'd be staying back. And that right there gave us exactly what we needed, a clean isolation.
Hey, we're here. We're in the pod. Are y'all here?
Yeah, we're here.
Oh, good. Here, well, I'm gonna like pop out like a little bit. If you guys just want to like walk over here, like to the If you pulled in, it would be to your right. And then. Okay, bet. We're coming. Okay, cool. Okay. Right.
You see him, babe?
Wonder what you look like with the couch. Okay, yeah, period. This one has the couch, guys. So nice. Look at that house.
Come on, DoorDash.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, walking in there in bikinis, knowing that her man is in there is weird. That's weird. That's weird. That's so weird. I would tell my girl something about, like, if I was with my girl and her friends come over and they know I'm there and they come in that mug in bikinis, I'm like, yeah, your friends on some weird stuff, dog. That's weird. Like, why would y'all even feel comfortable doing that? That's like if I'm with my girl and then all my homies come in and all my homies trying to walk in with their shirts off. I'm like, nigga, you better get the fuck out my fucking room with that shit. You better put some clothes on. You got me fucked up.
It took a minute for everyone to get on the same page, so we're gonna skip ahead of the small talk. Looking back at this footage, Cameron
Sorry,
actually
Lil, I ain't
had it
mean
way
to
tougher
curse.
than we expected. Not only did she have to play her role perfectly, she was also dealing with a bunch of different personalities, while still trying to
I'm
make sure the
finished
plan
with-
didn't
I'm
fall
finished with
apart.
that game.
A lot of time was being wasted, and I'm not gonna lie, even
I
I started to
played-
get a
that was
little
the first
antsy.
thing I
But
played. That
before
was
Cameron
hours
could
ago.
even suggest hitting the jet skis to move things forward, someone else ended up making that call for her.
Y'all want to go outside and get on jet skis?
Definitely. Y'all ready?
Okay, you want to change though.
Yeah.
And just like that, things were back on track.
Okay.
What's up, my boy? What's up, my boy? Hey, how you doing? Good, bro.
If it's like if Lloyd walked in with a thong while Chino was trying to riz up heaven. Okay.
What's your name?
Yeah.
Y'all look beautiful. Y'all look beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you. What's up, Cam?
Okay, nice to meet you.
You gonna get on the water game?
Yeah.
Y'all ready to ride some? What you said you had them jet skis outside, huh? Fuck with you. I think it's only right. I think it's only right.
I told you it's good.
While all this is going on, we got a drone in the air, but to them, it's nothing out of the ordinary because Michael told everyone he
Jaden,
needed footage to
who-
promote the
first of
property,
all,
so
who-
nobody questioned
who
it.
are you?
But in reality, we're watching
Who
everything.
are you? And
And the
what is
moment
this
we saw
weed?
Caleb
What is
alone
this
in the
weed
pod,
thing you're talking
that's
about?
when we made the call. We sent Cameron in.
Do y'all normally do a lot of like activities together, like with your friends?
We do like everything together. And
Bro, not gonna lie, I'm a cheater. My girlfriend stick in bathing suits. I'm boning, no question. But now we know your character. We know your character. I could never. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Because at the end of the day, bro, I'm a firm believer that all things come to light. So like, and I'm a very observant person too. So like, at the end of the day, I'm already knowing. If you keep it a buck, girls be really thinking that they slick sometimes. But it's like I'm already knowing. It gets to points for me where like I don't even speak on some things I seen. I just wait for it to be like blatant. Like sometimes like if it's in the heat of the moment, I'ma speak on it. But if it's like something that I peep or something that I observe or someone I'm doing detective work, just know I'm already knowing. I know everything because I do detective work, so I already know everything. I just keep it to myself because it's not to the point where I feel like I should call you out on it, but it's like it's getting there. You never cheated? I've never cheated. I've only had 2 girlfriends, and one was in high school. So it's like I had a girl in high school, and she broke up with me because I didn't have an iPhone and we couldn't FaceTime. You feel me? So we couldn't. That's why I don't really know if I should count that. And then my other girlfriend, she kind of like she accused me of cheating. Yeah, I feel like y'all already know the story if whoever's still here. Ah, dang, it's an ad break. You know what that means? Now we get to actually read our word. Let's read our word. And then I'm going to tell y'all the story. Oh, perfect. This is about what is the point of cheating? Just say that your partner, you don't like him or her and get a new partner. Be respectful to each other. Nah, for real. Like, just be honest, bro. Just be, like, my whole thing is just be honest. Especially be honest with me, bro. Because my biggest thing is I hate not knowing, bro. I hate not knowing. Like, that's my thing. Because, like, I do a lot of, like, I mean, we'll talk about it in a second, though. We'll talk about it in a second. Luke's 2nd. Yeah, Luke chapter 2. Jesus is born. In those days, Caesar Augustus is sued and decreed that a census should be taken of the entire Roman world. This was the first census that took place while These dudes' names back in the day are ridiculous. Cunarius was governor of Syria, and everyone went to their own town to register. So Joseph went up to the town of Nazareth in Galilee, to Judah and Bethlehem, the town of David, because he belonged to the house and the line of David. He went there to register with Mary, who was pledged to be married to him and was expecting a child. While they were there, the time came for the baby to be born, and she gave birth to her firstborn, a son. She wrapped him in cloths and placed him in a manger because there was no guest room available for them. And there were shepherds living out in the fields nearby, keeping watch over their flocks at night. Next page. An angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were terrified. But the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid. I bring you good news that will cause great joy for you, for all the people. Today in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is the Messiah, the Lord. This will be a sign to you. You will find a baby wrapped in cloths and lying in a manger." Suddenly, a great company of the heavenly host appeared with the angel, praising God and saying, "Glory to God in the highest heaven, and on earth peace to those." Okay. Glory to God in the highest heaven, and earth. Oh my goodness. What time is it? It's almost 11, bro. I'm tired. I'm sorry. I really can't read when I'm tired. Glory to God in the highest heaven, and on earth peace to those on whom his favors rest. Okay. And that was Luke chapter 2 through 14. We'll be doing 15 through 24 next ad break. But yeah, like my whole thing is like, bro, my biggest thing is not knowing, bro. Like, because like I said, I do a lot of detective work. So it's like, I'm already knowing, but I'm low-key also a person that's in denial. And like I would try to keep it until you like tell me. Like I want you to like tell me what it is. Like I don't want to assume something. I know when you moving weird, I might call something out, but I might not. I might keep it to myself until like you ballsy enough to actually tell me. Like I want you to stand on it and tell me something. That's why, like I would mention stuff, but I would like make it seem as that like it's like the other person is being weird. Like if there was a dude trying to flirt with my girl or something, and my girl was trying to act weird and say she don't know it, I would say more about on the dude, but she didn't know that I've seen all the weird stuff that she did on top of that too. Like I would know that. Like I noticed it. I won't say nothing about it, but it was like I'm already knowing. I'm observant, but it's not enough for me to like. It's enough. It's like to the point where you can like flip it on me, or you can like deny it, and I don't have no proof. I literally just wait for proof. That's my whole thing. I watch it till I get proof, because I don't want to get on that. You feel me? Because I'm not like because like when I'm with my girl, like if I'm with a girl that I'm really like interested in, I'm a very like gentle. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a very like simp. I'm a simpy person. I'm a gentleman. I'm a very gentleman like person. Like I'm not no like. But I'm not gonna lie to you. In a normal setting, I'm like not that type. Like I'm low key like I don't want to say it because it sounds corny, but I'm like low key like a hood nigga. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like if you keep it a buck, like in a day to day like I have like on a day to day basis, I'm like more like on the hood nigga side, and like just keeping it a buck. Like you feel me? I'm just keeping it a buck. That's how I really am. But when I'm with the girl I'm pursuing, I really try not to show that side. You feel me? But it's like it will get to the point like if I'm really getting like if I really peep something, I won't be trying to like say nothing on it because I know I'm gonna press you like on some. Because I know I'm gonna press you like on some. You be like, oh, I didn't know you was like this, like on some crash, like I would crash like on some. So I keep it to myself. Aren't you know? I'm not really in the mood to play around with you. But like I'm saying though, like when it comes to cheating, my whole thing is, bro, just straight. If you instead of cheating, just tell me you don't like me. And don't give me no excuse to like stop to break up with me. Neither saying, don't give me no excuse to break up with me, and then I end up seeing later you end up being with the dude that I was peeping the whole time. Just straight up tell me you don't want to mess with me, or you like this person more. Just straight up tell me the truth, because like I already peeped it at that point. So that's my whole thing with cheating. Like, just tell me. Because like I said, my ex-girlfriend, she tried to accuse me of cheating, and knowing damn well I never would do something like that. Like I would never, like I said, she was my first real relationship. I only had 2, and the one was in high school, and she broke up with me because I didn't have an iPhone. Like, I don't even know, I just count that one because I called her my girlfriend. But I only had one real relationship, so it's like, dog, she accused me of cheating, and it turns out after we broke up, I figured out that she was the one cheating, actually. But so basically, it went from her accusing me of cheating, and then we broke up because she thought I was a cheater, to really more so she was cheating. She felt bad that she was cheating, so she tried to make herself feel less guilty by trying to find something on me. Cause you know how women are sometimes, bro. No disrespect to women, but women be trying to find any way to have no accountability. I would say one thing about men is we do the same thing, but we're not doing all that weird stuff about it. We just straight up like be on some, oh man, like we like, man, we will like get caught up. Like if a man gets caught up lying or cheating, he won't have like an excuse in his head. When women do stuff like that and they know they're trying to avoid accountability, they have like the entire thing planned out, like off rip. Like they got every response ready before. Like if a dude gets caught up cheating, bro, he'd be like, man, whatever, bro, you doing too much. Blah, blah, blah. A girl, she'll have this whole elaborate scheme, elaborate script, and I'm like, bro, like you're just doing the most to cheat. Just don't cheat, or don't be in a relationship, bro. And like I said, bro, that's my whole thing, like. And that's the reason I really do a lot of detective work, and I try not to press people that's the reason I low-key try to hold myself back from if I'm pursuing somebody, I try to hold myself back when I peep something, because like I've like now it's like to the point where like I feel like I'm gonna press you, and I am gonna press you. Like if I do it off impulse, I'm pressing you, because like I'm telling you, like the nigga in me is gonna press you. Like, you feel me? I'm trying to be a different person, but the nigga in me go press you. So like I press a girl over something, like I'm like I wouldn't do it like aggressively, but I'm gonna bring it up, and I'm not gonna sound happy about it. You feel me? Did you ever check on a phone, Lloyd? Check a phone? What you mean check a phone? Not having yourself time with hobbies and your friends will make it a lot harder to recover if relationships end. Yeah, I'm saying though, like, you feel me? Like, yeah, that's my whole thing though. Like, she cheated, and she like tried to find a reason for her to not feel bad, basically, and she tried to accuse me of cheating because she felt bad that she was cheating. But so she wanted to be like, so you know how girls be, they'll do some stuff like they'll finally find something on you, and they be like, and that's why I've been hitting like, your girl ever went through your phone? My girl went through my phone. That was the whole thing. My girl went through my phone when I was asleep. Mind you, it's this time it's April. It's like April. Yeah, it's like April of 2020, I would say 1. It's April of 2021. I started dating this girl November of 2020. She go through my phone without me knowing. Mind you, she has my passwords to like everything. Cause I told her like my password's the same thing to everything. So I didn't even care. Like, she had my passwords to everything. So like if she logged into my Instagram and stuff on her phone, and she went through my stuff like just randomly one night, and I was like, why you? And I was confused because I woke up. Because I was sleeping in her bed, she woke me up on some BS, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, what are you talking about? She said, you sent the message to your friends group chat back in December. Mind you, it's April. It's April now. So imagine it's April 2026. Imagine I started dating a girl in November of 2025, and she had to go, and she went through my phone. She scoured through my phone when I was asleep. My messages, my DMs. She could not find nothing. She went through my likes. She could not find nothing all the way from April all the way up to December of 2020. You know how many months you gotta go? That means she went to find something, and mind you, she couldn't find nothing with no girl because there was nothing with no girl. I've never pursued. I would never talk to. When I'm talking to a girl, I don't even like other girls' pictures. Like, that's my whole thing. Like, when I'm talking to a girl, I don't even like girls' pictures. So imagine where she goes to a group chat. Mind you, in this group chat, me and my friends' group chat, we send each other Instagram words to talk all the time. So she could not find nothing. So she's in my DMs. She is my group chat DMs from December, which like basically a month into me and her dating. And mind you, it still wasn't nothing to be cheating. She went through it because, mind you, it's April at this point. So she went through about 6 months of DMs, couldn't find nothing. She went through a group chat with me and my 2 homeboys from back home. Went through 6 months of us DMing each other, because we DM each other every day. And she finally found a message where my homeboy sent me this profile of this girl that I used to talk to back in high school. And he goes, Lloyd, you know her? She said she won't talk to me because she says she used to mess with you and she don't mess with people's friends that she used to talk to. And I was like, I was like, yeah, we used to talk back in the day. I was like, honestly, I might hop on that on some rent. I might hop on that if I'm ever back in Cleveland. And then I was like, LOL. Mind you, I shouldn't have said that. But also, it was like, I never talked to that girl. Like, I literally will only, like, it wasn't like a thing I seriously meant, though. Like, it's not like I seriously meant. Like, mind you, it was 6 months. That was a message that my homie sent me 6 months before that. So she said that. So I said that, and mind you, so my girl went crazy off me. I'm like, damn. I'm like, hold on. I was like, oh, my fault. I was like, listen, I'm not gonna lie. I shouldn't have said that. That was 6 months ago. Like, even though, yeah, I know, I guess we were dating 6 months ago, but like, I did not. Like, you can already check, because she went to the girl's DMs. She saw I never DM'd her. She saw I never talked to her. She went to my phone. She saw I never text. I was like, bro, you can see I never reached. I literally only said that was to mess with him. I didn't say that because I meant it. I didn't even follow. Me and this girl didn't even follow each other on Instagram, by the way. I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, boom, boom, boom. I prove it to her and all that stuff. I prove it to her. She forgive me. But then, like, no, I prove it to her, and she doesn't. She forgives me, but I tell her, like, she broke up with me already at this point. I tell her, like, she said some, like, very rude stuff about my family and stuff like that. And I said, you got to apologize because, like, we're not finna continue if you think you can just talk to me like that. You feel me? Like, we're not finna continue, basically. Like, I need an apology. She was dead set on not apologizing to me. She dead set on, like, she didn't do nothing wrong. And I was like, bro, like, you assumed I cheated on you. I proved to you I didn't cheat on you. I proved to you I never would cheat on you. And you said some very mean stuff. You can't even apologize for that. Like, you felt like you wasn't in the wrong the way you reacted. And then you go, push go something like, all right, cool. Like, then I'm not fixing it. Like, obviously, I'm not fixing it. It's cooked. So she's getting mad. She's mad because I won't fix it. Because I won't just, like, let it go. And I said, we're not going to be together. And so, like, I didn't let it go. I was like, no, cool. I was like, at the end of the day, bro, I'm gonna respect myself. Like, I'm gonna respect I got self-respect still, though. Like, I love you, but I got self-respect. You got me bent the way that you moving. So all that goes by. Time go by, and then she posts on her story. Mind you, a couple weeks before, she pressed me about another girl that used to be my ex-best friend. Me and this girl used to be my ex-best friend. I never talked to her. I mean, I stopped talking to her because, like, me and my ex-best friend, I took her virginity. I'm not gonna lie to you. We were still friends on Instagram, though. But when I got a girlfriend, I wasn't, like, talking to her. I told her off, like, we can't talk, like, for real. Like, it's just, like, I'm out of respect to our relationship. We can't talk. Like, we gotta end this relationship we got, this friendship we got. Because it wasn't even a friendship at this point. It went from being my girl best friend to just a girl that we were just having sex. But she didn't want a relationship. So I moved on. We were in 2 different cities at the time, too. So we weren't in the same city. So I just moved on. And then, like, she would try to randomly hit me up every now and then, check, and, like, say, like, when you come to Cleveland, I'm like, and it got to the point where I was talking to her. I was like, I'll talk to somebody now. Like, I can't do that. Like, blah, blah. So months go by. Me and this girl don't even talk anymore, actually. So me and her, it's months. Me and this girl don't even talk anymore. So my ex-girl, I told my girlfriend about it. Like, I told my girlfriend who she was. But me and this girl don't talk anymore. Like, it's months and we still don't talk. Like, we dead to that. You feel me? So now we talking. So now my girlfriend, like, we outside. We just talking. She said, well, you gotta unfollow her. And I said, all right, cool. You gotta unfollow your ex-best friend then. Because her ex-best friend took her virginity. And I was like, no, first I was like, cool. And I just unfollowed her. I didn't even say nothing. I said, cool, and just unfollowed her. You feel me? I just unfollowed her off rip. Like, as soon as she said you gotta unfollow her, I literally put on my phone, unfollowed her, said, cool, now you gotta unfollow your ex-best friend. And she did like a deep puff, trying to smile. It's like, it's like, okay. And she unfollowed them. And then she got the nerve to say to my face after that, she said, I don't think you know how hard that was. I was like, what do you mean? I was like, what do you mean how hard that was? She talked about, like, yeah, like, he was my first, he was my best friend, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, y'all don't even talk no more. Like, that's weird. Like, why would you tell your boyfriend that? Like, why would you tell your boyfriend that? That's weird. Like, Why I fuck with you being real with me, but don't like that's something you do not tell me. Like now I'm high key, like it went from us bonding and getting closer and to like solidify our relationship to me getting pissed off rip. I'm like, yeah, you got me bent, bro. I'm like, low key. I'm like, man, do you know what the fuck I am? Like, I'm not saying I'm no great, but I know I'm a good guy at the end of the day, and I know, and I'm also a real nigga at the end of the day. Like, I ain't one of these soft. I'm a real nigga. So it's like, dog, like I'm soft around you, but like, don't get it twisted. It's only because I want to pursue a relationship with you. If I don't want to pursue a relationship with you, I'm gonna treat you like anybody else. It's like I don't care. So she had low key like real nigga. I'm like low key, now I'm getting bent now. So then after we broke up, she didn't want to fix. She didn't want to apologize. 2 weeks later, obviously she's friends again with her ex-boy best friend. She's friends again with this dude. Mind you, ain't no way you just friends with him again. You were friends with him this whole time and you just try to play. You never told me. So then she posts like his birthday go by. And she's at this point, she still calls my mom every single day. She talked to my mom for about 4 months after we broke up, saying like, I don't think I never meet a guy like Lloyd. I just miss him so much. I hope nothing but the best for him. But then I never told my mom this because she would know to tell my mom because my mom would tell me, and she thought it would be like a trickling thing, like, oh, like dang, let me go hit her up, blah blah blah. But like I was stood on that because 2 weeks after we broke up, she posted a collage for him on his birthday, and my girlfriend was one of the people. Well, my girlfriend was one of the people who always like she had like a low cut. She always changed her cut. So she posted like something of her boy best friend's birthday, and one of the hairstyles in the collage was a hairstyle she only had when we were together. And I was like, dog, so you was with this nigga while we was together. Now it's over with. And mind you, for about 4 months after I saw that, she's still talking to my mom, saying how much she was talking to my mom the next day after we broke up, talking about how she missed me and what she want me to fix it and stuff like that. But she never told my mom all the stuff she said. She never told my mom that she went back to her ex-boy best friend. I never told my mom neither because low key, I just did not want my mom to look at her in a different light. I didn't even want to do that to her because I was like, all right, cool. But I was done. I was like, but like I said, I'm a real nigga at the end of the day. I'm like, cool. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm cool off that. Like once I saw that, it was like it gets to a point like my feelings don't even get hurt no more. Like if I really like a girl and we stop talking and we break up or something, I'm gonna be in my feelings about it until I see something that takes me out of it off rip. And it's always another dude. My philosophy is when it comes to relationships, anything can be fixed except for loyalty. Like if any problem we have within each other, any problem, I believe it can be fixed. It can be talked about, it can be fixed. But if it's like the problem is loyalty, no. Overly done. No. And I lose feelings, like I lose feelings off rip. Like people was like, you don't miss her? I was like, no. I missed her for 2 weeks. And that second week, I saw that collage, I did not miss her again. And people was thinking I was weird. Like, bro, you still miss her, you love her? I say, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. My feelings legit died. Like, that's one thing about me. My feelings, like, especially when it comes to men, when it comes to like being if I see you with another man or something, my feelings will instantly die for you. Like, and I like all feelings. Like, I don't even care how you doing. Like, let me be honest with you. Like, I do not care how you doing with your life. I don't care about none of that. Like, it's cool. Like, it's not even as cool. It's just like you're like legit dead to me. Like, I don't care. Like, I sucks to say you're not gonna be in my prayers. I'm not doing like it's just I just do not care. Because it's also like, because I know I can move forward. It's like, I know I'm going to be good. My whole thing is, my philosophy when being sad is like, I'm going to be good no matter what. I'm either going to be good now or later, so I'd rather choose now. You feel me? And at the end of the day, when you sad and you feeling some type of way, you going to be good either now or later. So you might as well just choose now. Because there's no point of dealing with it until you feel good later. There's no point of dealing with that. So like that's how I was. I just moved on. And then she started dating a girl after that, and then she's telling my mom. She's telling my mom why she's dating this girl. She like, yeah, I'm dating her. You know, I really just don't think I'm finding a man like Lloyd. Blah blah blah. You're not. You're simply not. Lloyd in a relationship, man. Oh my goodness. If I had like a 24-hour camera watching how I moved in a relationship, bro, y'all would think I was the greatest man on earth. Not gonna lie to you, the way I move in relationships, y'all would think I was the greatest man on earth. Now I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't make mistakes. I make tons of mistakes. I make tons of mistakes. But my whole thing is when I make mistakes, I won't make the same mistake twice. Especially if you communicate it to me. That's my whole thing. If you don't communicate it to me, I won't know. Like, and that's one thing I hate. That's my one pet peeve. It's like bad communication. Especially if it's something on my part. Like any girl I talk to, they could definitely say I always constantly ask them if I do something or say something that you don't like, don't keep it to yourself, tell me. Because it won't change unless I know. And that's the one thing I noticed with women is like something will be mad. Something will like bother them. They'll never speak on it. And I've noticed that like the last 6 years, I've noticed that like girls like they'll hold it in. Cause me, if I hold something that bothered me, I'm just gonna start not like, I'm gonna dislike you. Like I'm gonna just straight up not fuck with you. And that's what I don't like. I'm sorry, Lord, for curse. And that's what I don't want to do. Cause if I start seeing, cause if something that bothers me and I don't speak on it, or we don't like clear it up, I'm going to stop liking you. I'm going to stop liking you. I'm going to like lose feelings for you. And that's not helping anybody. You feel me? You feel me? That's not helping anybody. LOL, that actually happened to me though. A girl lied that she was in a relationship with my friend and said they were friends. And the minute we started talking, she had kissed my friend and told me she was stressed and said she chose me over him. Yeah, I would never be a choice. That's my whole thing. And that's another thing is I would never be a choice. If I'm talking to a girl, like I said, like in a talking stage in general, in the talking stage, I'm the type of person, I'm not talking to nobody else. I would never talk to nobody else. Like I said, even in the talking stage, I don't even like other girls' pictures. In the talking stage, I start unfollowing girls. Like, if y'all ever see my unfollowing drop, that means I'm talking to somebody. Like, not in a relationship, I'm talking because I prepare myself. Because like I said, the way I move is like I said, I only had 2 relationships and one was in high school. I move like I legit date long term. Like if you're my girlfriend, if you're dating, if we go on a date in general, mind you, I've been in Houston for 3 days. 3 years. About to be going on 4. I've only taken one girl out on dates since I've been here. I don't go on dates. Like, because to me, if I'm going on a date, I can see you as being my girlfriend. And if you're my girlfriend, I can see you as being my wife. That's how I move. Like, that's how I move. Like, I don't take girls on dates. Lloyd Throwback, how he gonna treat his imaginary girl. No, I'm saying, like, I just don't go, like, before, like, the dates I went on with this one girl out here, the last time I was on a date was when I lived in Ohio. And I lived in Ohio almost 4 years ago. Like, I don't go on dates if we're not doing that. Like, I'm big on, like, if I see you out, I see you out. You come to my crib, or you'll come to my crib. Like, I'm overly cool with just coming to the crib and, like, talking or just kicking it. Cause like I grab us a pizza or something, like, but I'm not popping out outside with nobody unless, like, I'm not the type to pop out with nobody unless I can see you as being like you got girlfriend material. Just based off of like the conversations we had before. Like people like say, "I'll go on a date and figure out." No, I don't spend money on nobody that I don't think I'm gonna be dating. You feel me? I don't even spend money on a girl if I don't think I'm gonna date her. So if a girl can say I spent money on her, I actually had feelings for her. Cause like I said, since I've lived in Houston for almost 4 years, I've only went on dates with one person. Like I don't go on dates. That's not a thing I do. That's not a thing I do with anybody. And nobody can say that they not a lot of people can say I took them on dates. You feel me? That's just my thing. So it's like that's how I move. So you feel me? So if I'm moving like that, like I said, if I peep something weird, I'm cool off it. I just instantly lose feelings if I peep something weird. Or it's gotten to the point in my life now I try not to do it. I'm be more observant. I'm more so observant now. Like I would just like if I peep something, I want something blatant, because if I'm dating somebody, like obviously I can see you as being my girlfriend in the future. So I'm not gonna just go off of like how I used to move and just be like, nah, I'm cool as chops and cut it off. Like I'm gonna just you know, I'm a peep it. I might speak on it. But my whole thing is, I try not to speak on it unless it's brought to me. You feel me? Like if you mention something, I'ma speak on it. Then I'm gonna tell you the whole truth of what I was thinking on it. But if you don't, it gotta be something that really catches me in a moment, that like really like low key bring the nigga out of me, that makes me speak on it like at that moment. Like most of the time I'm just go watch and observe. Like there's a lot of things I would just watch and observe and just take a mental note and I won't speak on. But like if you say something to me, then I'm gonna speak on it. I'm like, yeah, you got me bent. Like about this, that, this, and that. Like, what about this? What is this? Because you ain't gonna have nothing to say about me because I ain't moving like that. You feel me? I'm gonna be dipping out of the house, dipping in and out. Shit is going down at my house. Oh, you good, Heavenly? Yeah, but I'm saying though, like, that's why I say y'all move like how I move, bro. Like, date to marry, dog. There's no point of dating if you're not to marry. And if you dating somebody, don't date that person. Don't date that person unless you're, well, girls is different. Girls can go on dates all the time, and that's low key. That's just low key, like, this is how stuff is. Girls can just go on, because at the end of the day, girls are being taken on a date. Like, there's girls, like, you know, I'm blessed that I've never talked to nobody like that, but there's girls who would just use you for dates and stuff like that. Like, you know, I'm pretty much observant. I'm pretty, like, I do a lot of, like, detective work, and, you know, I watch and I observe a lot when I, like, even if I'm interested in somebody. So I just know the type of people, like, I would never talk to a girl who goes, like, as he should. I would never talk to a as he should type girl. I would never talk to a girl like that. Like, you got me bent. If you're not thankful for the way I'm treating you, then I'm like, all right, cool, I'm good. Because there's a lot of niggas out there that obviously that could get their hands on you. That's gonna make you start tweeting niggas ain't shit. We could throw you to the wolves. You feel me? We could really throw you to the wolves. But you luckily that you land on me. But yeah, like I said, I've been lucky because the people that I've dated was good women. I've, like, you know, I have a good eye for good women, and I you know, that's just how I move. Except, well, you know, I have a good eye for good women now. I would say more so now. Like, since my last ex-girlfriend who cheated on me, now I have. Like, since then I have. Before that, obviously, I didn't. Because I thought she was a good woman and she cheated. So it's like, you know, this is luck of the draw. And all I can say is, like, don't cheat. And really, all I do is take one person. Really, all I do is take one person. All I do is take one person to ruin it for everybody. See, me, she cheated on me. And low-key, I was low-key on some BS after that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was on some BS after that. I was low-key on some BS after that. What up, Kat? Why the girl I'm holding the camera like that? I don't think she's holding the camera. The camera's behind her. But, like, yeah, I was on some BS after that. You know, I was low-key on some... But, you know, I've also don't got a lot of bodies neither. But majority of my bodies was definitely after the period I got cheated on. You feel me? But the majority of the bodies that I do have was definitely after I got cheated on. After finding out I got cheated on. Because after I found out I got cheated on, like I said, I was an Ohio State football player, cuz. It was easy. It was easy. What you mean by BS bullshit? Sorry for cursing. You feel me? Like, it was easy. I was an Ohio State football player. It was easy. It was easy for me. I just go to a party. And I could dress. And I was in shape. You feel me? So it was like, it was easy. You feel me? Like, I didn't get too many. Like, I only have 8. I didn't get too many, but majority of that 8 came from after I got cheated on. You feel me? So I was like, yeah, it's cool. And like I said, once I figured out she cheated on me, I just legit, like, did not have feelings for her, did not care. Like, when people say not have feelings, like, I meant, like, I did not, like, she never existed to me. And then she followed me on Instagram and stuff. I was like, bro, I followed her back out of niceness, but then I just unfollowed her and removed her. You feel me? Yeah, Ohio State. I played at O State. So it was like, yeah, it was easy back then. Because, like, going into that relationship, my first girlfriend in high school, I didn't even have sex with her. Me and her didn't even have sex. But I did lose my virginity when I was young. I lost my virginity when I was really young by, like, an older woman. We just reached 13,000 followers. Good. Oh, yeah. Are you a Scorpio? No, my birthday's actually next month. I'm a Gemini, but I more so, you know, care about Christianity. I don't really get into zodiacs for real. But you feel me? Did you hit afterwards, Lloyd? No, I never talked to her after that. Like, I legit have not. Me and her never had a conversation after that. After I figured out she cheated, we never had a conversation. She wanted to bad. I just never. Because it was also like a thing where it was like, to me, and I started moving, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I used to ghost a lot of women. Like, I used to ghost a lot of women. To me, it gets to the point where if I peep something weird, I'm ghosting you. Like, I'm just like, because, like, to the point, like, people say you need closure and all that stuff. Like, you don't deserve an explanation from me. Like, you don't deserve an explanation. Like, you know what you did. Like, if you know what you did, just know I'm knowing. Just assume that I knew what you did. Just, like the girls, like sometimes the girls will do something weird. They wouldn't know that I know, but I know. I'm already knowing. Like, I'm already knowing. They wouldn't know that I know, but I'm already knowing. So it's like, I don't feel like I need to tell you. Like, you knew you did something wrong. I want you to sit there and feel that. Like, I'm not, you're just not going to get a response from me no more. You got to pull up on me. Like, this one girl actually did pull up on me, but this was bad. Like, this was bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. Unc was on some BS though. This is when I was low key genuinely on some BS, but I wasn't. I was. Like, this girl, I played at Ohio State, so this girl's on the track team at Ohio State. So mind you, this girl on the track team at Ohio State, she used to mess with this dude that played for football at the University of Cincinnati. I trained with him in high school, so I knew the dude, but like, we weren't friends, but I knew the dude. So she told me, yeah, I'm talking to him. We talk, but it's like, it's nothing serious because obviously he lives in a different city. But it's like, I like him, but like, you know, I know he's doing his own thing, so I'm gonna do my own thing. So me and her was, you know, we was doing our thing. So one night, but I went to my homeboy's crib, not knowing. So like, my homegirl, she was my home. Like, this was a homegirl it was another homegirl on the track team. So I'm a junior at this point. I'm a junior in college. I'm a junior in college. I go down. We live in football after COVID. A lot of the football players stayed in the same apartment complex. So I was always going to my best friend's room. So I went to their room. So I'm in my homeboy's room, and this girl pop up. These two girls come in. So we chilling and we drinking wine and stuff. So we chilling in the room, and I'm like, mind you, the girl, like one of the girls was the homies. But I thought she was hitting my homie. I thought like her and my homie was having sex. So I'm thinking, oh, this might be a 2-man. This is a 2-man I just walked into. So the other girl was a freshman, and she was like legit saying like, I just want to have sex. I did not know that the homegirl brought her from my homie though. I did not know she brought from my homie. But we in that mug, we talking, but like we talk about anime because like obviously I love anime. So we talk about anime and stuff. We getting drunk, and I'm not gonna lie, I used to smoke. So we like talking, and I did not know that she brought her from my homeboy. And my homeboy didn't say nothing because he just left her because he went into his room because we was in the living room, but he went into his room with the other girl. And I guess he went to the other room just to play. He's playing the game. Like, my homeboy was hella nonchalant. So he and that mother playing the game. And I'm like, yo, he just left her out here. I'm like, me and her chatting it up. We drinking wine. We talk about anime. I'm like, yeah, we just talking. So I'm like, yo, let's, and she like, do you smoke? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, so yeah, I got some gas. I was like, I don't got no gas, but I think my homeboy across the hall do. So me and her go across the hall to my homeboy crib. We smoke with him. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what you got planned tonight? I was like, you might as well just, like, she talk about some, like, I'm like, you will have some fun. Like, you might as well just have some fun while you're here. Because like I said, I'm a junior, she a freshman. But she's like a foreign like freshman, so she's like 20. I'm 21 at this point. She's like 20, so she's like, you know how foreigners, they freshmen, but they just from a different country. They really older, but they freshmen. But like, so she was 20 and she in that mug. I did not know that the homegirl brought her from my homeboy. I did not know she brought I thought the homegirl was messing with my homeboy. I didn't know she brought her for him because that girl came literally because she wanted to have sex with an American dude. And I was like, so we in that mug getting fried, and then I'm like, I don't know what we were saying, but I said something like, you might as well just have fun while you out here. And she looked me dead now. She said, oh yeah, I plan to. So we going. I'm like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm on some corny stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was macking. So I'm like, yo, you hungry? And she was like, yeah. I was like, you know what? I'm about to order some. I'm about to DoorDash some, and they gonna put it to the front. We can just eat in my room. And she was like, oh, that's cool. So I go back to my homeboy room to get her stuff, and the homegirl pulled me aside. She's like, you know, I brought her for your homeboy. I was like, what? Oh, word, my fault. Let me go talk to him. So I went to talk to him. This nigga on the game. I'm like, he's on the game, but he was like a heavy gamer. Like, he playing Call. This is when Warzone was hot. You know, early 20s. Vanders, the V, like Warzone was hot. So he in that mug playing the game. I'm like, you didn't tell me that this was not a 2-man. I'm thinking you messing with her. Whole time she brought you, he said, nah, man. As soon as y'all two started talking about anime, I knew it was raps. I was like, bro, you should have told me. I would have got out the way. He was like, nah. He's like, nah, y'all was vibing, so I let y'all vibe. Like, I let y'all vibe. I was like, oh. I was like, bet. I was like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna take her to my room. She said, he's like, all right, cool. And me and her went to the room. And we were supposed to DoorDash. So I did DoorDash food, dog. And because we lived in the same apartment complex. So I told the girl, I was like, let's say the girl name is C. I told C, I was like, hey, she good. She come home with me. She come to my crib. So we went to my crib, went to my room. Obviously, we did our thing. We did our thing, and I'm like, dang, we don't even got no DoorDash. And the DoorDash came, but they put the DoorDash at the front. Obviously, we was doing our thing, so like we didn't even get to eat DoorDash. Like you feel me? The next morning, I realized like I ordered DoorDash and somebody must have took it. So I say all that to say because I remember I said I was talking to this other girl on the track team, and we was doing our thing, but she talked to this dude that I knew that was on the football team at Cincinnati, at another school, at another D1 school. So me and her doing our thing, and oh my goodness. Not gonna lie to you, like I said, right after my girlfriend first broke up with me, that's when I started catching majority of my bias. Because when I first had my girlfriend, my second girlfriend, the one that cheated on me was my third body. She's my third body. No, I actually have 10 bodies. Yeah, I have 10. No, I don't have 10. I have 9. I have 9 bodies. So I hate saying bodies, but I only had sex with 9 people. So I had 2. No. I don't really count the first one because the first one I was like I said, I was young and she was basically an adult. I was like 12 and she was 17. Y'all remember that story. I was like 12 and she was like 17. I didn't know what I was doing. I was at that point when I just started, getting horny. And, obviously she was friends with my best friend had like older siblings. My best friend had older siblings and their older siblings was popular. So anytime they had like a high school party, my best friend said, y'all come sleep over my crib. My brother and sister throwing a party, blah, blah, blah. So we'll come on sleep, and that's when it happened. So yeah, I low-key be not trying to count that one, but that's who I lost my virginity to. So after that, I had 2 more bodies, and then I met my girlfriend, which is my third, technically my fourth, but my third body. And then at that point, I was talking to the track girl, so I hit that. And then I was talking to the track girl that night from the Anime and Wine. I hit that. And then another girl on the track team, she was another foreign girl. She was from England. We met on Hinge, and I hit her up. I was like, oh, you run track here? You knew, blah, blah, blah. And I was just trying to I actually liked that girl. She was cool. But she told me straight up, she's like, I don't want a relationship. I just got here. Like, I don't want a relationship. So I hit her. So then one day, bro, my homeboy, my teammate was dating a track girl, and he came in the locker room. He said, Lloyd, you in trouble. I said, why? And this was like almost a month after like I hit all 3 of them. He's like, Lloyd, you in trouble. I'm like, why am I in trouble? He said, they was talking about you in the locker room. Mind you, I'm not the dude you would think. Like, if you see the entire football team roster, like I was a preferred walk-on. I didn't have great money. I wasn't the biggest dude. I wasn't the most handsome dude. I'm 5'10". Everybody else 6 feet. So nobody is thinking that I really was bagging back then. So it was a surprise when the track girls, I guess, were bonding and they were talking about dudes that they messed with and stuff like that. And my name popped up. And it wasn't like a past tense thing. It was all current. And mind you, this was right before my birthday was coming up. This was like 3 days before my birthday. So the girls was talking, and I guess one of them said my name. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Lloyd, because I'm, one thing I would say about the girlfriend that cheated on me, she taught me a lot about the female anatomy. So she helped me become really good at pleasing women. I would give her that. She cheated on me, but she taught me a lot about how pleasing a woman. So I can confidently say I'm very good in bed because of her. Like, I'm very good in bed because of her. So we doing that. So they mentioned my name, like, and a few girls also mentioned my name, and it's like, and mind you, they're all on the same track team together. So it's like, there's not talking past tense. They were talking current. Like, nah, Lloyd, like, I was with him last weekend. Oh, where I was with Lloyd a couple days ago. They was like, whoa. I was just with Lloyd last night. I was like, wait a minute. This is sketch. I was like, this is like moving way too fast. So the other two girls, the two foreign girls, they did not care. They was cool with it. The one foreign girl, she never talked to me again. But the other one, the one that that I said I met when my homeboy passed the ball, I still was talking to her like months after that. She did not care. And she was the one I brought it up. But the main girl who was talking to the one that I knew was talking to another dude. I knew she was talking to another dude. She was the one, she was pissed. Like, she tried to come to my crib, cuss me out and all that stuff. I'm like, bro, like, I know you mess with another dude, so why are you getting mad at me? She said, I'm not mad at you because you mess with another girl. I'm mad at you because you mess with my teammates. Like, I got to run track with these girls. We're on the same relay race. You got me looking stupid. I'm telling them about you, and they saying that they was just with you. I'm like, hey, man, ball up top. Because I'm like, and then a couple days later, the other two tell me happy birthday, but the one who was messing with the other dude did not tell me happy birthday. I'm like, so I text her, I'm like, some dumb nigga shit. I'm like, so everybody, I was like, so everybody gonna be nice but you? She like, what you mean? And I legit named her. I said, those two told me happy birthday, but you just so mad you want to tell me happy birthday at least? Like, you the one that had a whole dude just being toxic. And then I was like, bro, like, I gotta chill, bro. I gotta chill. And then, I started chilling again. And then, like, at that point I had the girl who basically took advantage of me. I had another girl in high school. Then I had my girlfriend. Then I had the 3 track girls. Yeah, I was about 7. So, yeah. And I've only had, since them, I've only had sex about 3 more girls. But them track girls is definitely like, I don't even know how we got to that. But yeah, like I said, it just blew me that like she was talking to a whole nother dude and she's getting mad at me. And it's her only reason she was mad at me. The only way she was mad at me was because I was messing with girls who was on her track team. She said, you could have messed with any girl on campus, but you want to mess with girls on my track team. I said, they chose me, first of all. Like, I don't know what's appealing about me. Me personally, if I seen Ohio State's football team, I would not choose Lloyd, like if I was a girl, but they chose me, and it's not my fault. It's not my fault. I was at the point of my life, like, I got cheated on. It's only been a few months after me get cheated on. I'm saying yes to any baddie. And mind you, they were bad. They were all 3 more bad. Like, it was like 10s off the board. So, like, at this point, I'm also, like, feeling very lucky. Because it's like, dog, it's like, why do these baddies want me? So it was like, dog, I don't care. It was like I just got cheated on, and it's like now it's not like it's like girls who I don't really find. These are baddies. Like, these are track girls. Like, they built crazy, nice face. I'm like, dog, who cares? And that's why I'm really happy that I've grown a lot since then. I never messed with a white girl. I'm not gonna lie to you. I never messed with a white girl. No, I lied. I messed with one white girl, but I thought she was Hispanic. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I only messed with her because, like I said, I went to Ohio State. Her boyfriend was like abusive, I guess, and verbally abusive. Yeah, the exchange student she was dark skinned, and the other one was light skinned. But her boyfriend was abusive, like verbally abusive. But her boyfriend also played for Michigan, and I played for Ohio State. And he was a receiver, and I was a DB, and I knew exactly who her boyfriend was. Because I guarded him, and he talks so much trash, but he's trash. And I was like, so like, that was the only reason I did that. That was the only reason I did that. Solely because of that. Solely because when we played them rivalry week, and everybody was like chirping at each other, I threw his girlfriend's name out there, and he got pissed because he was like very low, like he was one of those dudes very low key about your, like he don't post his girl or nothing. So for me to name drop his girl, that dude got livid. And that was the only reason I did that. And I thought she was Hispanic because she had like a name like Angelica or something like that. I don't even remember. But it turns out she was white. But it was like, yeah, that was the only reason I messed with her. But like, yeah, like I never talked to white girls, and I also don't have like I said, I don't have a lot of bodies though. Like I don't like a lot of my bodies came. The majority of my bodies came right after I got cheated on. And then after that, it was like probably 1 or 2 since then. 1 or 2 like after that break. And like I don't really like, I don't really do all that. And like I've only had since I moved to Houston, I've only had 1. And I stopped talking, I've only had 2. So I think I'm at 10 now, actually, now that I think about it. I'm at 10. I've only had 2. And the most recent one was because, like, I stopped talking to her because solely, like, I was trying to become better. But she just wanted to have sex, like, all the time. Like, dog, I'm like, listen, bro. I'm cool with doing it every now and then. But it's like, dog, like, it's like, I'm also trying to lock in, though. And, like, at this point, you don't see me as a person. Like, bro, she legit called me her toy. And when she called me a toy, I stopped talking to her. Like, she called me a toy. I was like, bro, I can't do this. I was like, I gotta have respect for myself. I already said that, like, I was trying to lock in, and I wasn't, and like I said, I'm not an overly sexual person, you know. I have my faults, you know, sometimes obviously I get too lustful, you know, and, you know, like I said, I'm really working on that. I've really been working on it a lot more recently because, you know, but like before, like this girl was last year, like in 2025, the one that was like that, she just kept wanting to have sex. And I was like, bro, me and you haven't even gone on a date yet. Like, the first time we hung out, she invited me to her place. And she was the type, she was saying, like, yeah, you know, I don't want to have sex, you know, I'm not that type of girl, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, that's cool, blah, blah, blah. And then we still had sex that night. And then she said, well, you know, I don't have sex with a lot of people, so I want to just keep, like, but I like what was going on. I want to keep having sex with you. I'm like, dog, we haven't even gone on a date yet. Like, I'm trying to pursue for me, like, I'm trying to pursue to marry somebody. Like, and you talk about just having sex, and then, like, you know, this is last year. This is, like, early last year. So, like, 2020, like, early 2025, like, almost over a year ago. So, it's, like, to the point I was, like, I was going through a lot during the time, so I was, like, you know, I'll take the release. She lived right around the corner at a different apartment complex. I'll take the release. I really didn't care. But it got to the point I was like, bro, I just low-key just, like, I want to be a husband. And, like, you don't want to be a wife. You just want to have somebody to have consistent sex with. And it's like, at this point, dog, I want to be a husband. And it's like, I'm thinking it would be you. Like, you seem like a good person, but it's like you very horny. And I just stopped talking to her. And that was over a year ago. And then, yeah. You know, like I said, I'm weak. I'm a sinner. I'm weak. You know, I've done a lot better since then, but I'm very, you know, I'm weak, you know. I'm trying to be better, and I'm still trying to be better, you know. It's still always an uphill battle. So, you know, like now, you know, like I said, I date to marry. You know, I try not to get lustful. Sometimes I get weak, especially if we both not locked in, I'll probably get weak. But, you know, most of the time I lock in, but sometimes, you know, I've recently noticed, like, I'm just like, you know, I just started letting the lust start creeping back up on me. So I gotta lock in again, you feel me? How many sex friends did you have? That's a weird question. I didn't really have like sex friends. But like I said, my thing was, like, if I was gonna have sex, I wanted to have sex with the same person. Like, I didn't want to have sex with a whole bunch of different people, especially after the whole track thing when I first got cheated on back in like 2021. And then I started just like having sex with all those 3 track girls at the same time, and I was like, no, I didn't like it. I never wanted to go back to that. So like I said, now it's like, especially now, like even like last year, the girl that I was talking to who just wanted to have sex all the time, like she was still the only person I talked to, cause like to me, like that's the only person, like that's all I want to talk to. Like I don't want to talk to multiple people at once. I don't understand how dudes can even do that. I don't have the capacity to keep a conversation with multiple people. I don't even respond to my work group chats. Like, you feel me? I don't respond to that. But I realized, like, I told her I wanted to get in a relationship. I realized she wanted a friends with benefits, but she disguised it as a relationship, and she used to say like she always was busy and stuff. But you know, she'd just come over after work or just come over to my crib after work. I'm like, dog, you sound like a man. Like you busy during the day, but almost every night you good for me to come over, for you to come over. And then when she called me a toy, I really had to look in the mirror and say, bro, what am I doing, bro? Like when I moved to Houston, I said I'm like the only girls I'm talking to is like the only time I'm gonna talk to a girl is because I want them to be my wife. That is not happening right now, dog. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not doing that right now. So like, let me lock in, bro. So I started locking. So like, you know, I told her, I was like, you know, like I'm cool, but like I want to go on like actual dates and stuff. Like, and I saw like a girl saying that. Like I was like, I want to go on actual dates and stuff. Like I want to pursue you in an actual relationship. And she said, yeah, that's cool, blah blah blah. And then her next like 3 messages was about having sex. I'm like, dog, what are you doing? And now I realize, bro, especially now, like I realize I started to low key do that myself recently, and that's why I really got to lock in. That's another big reason why I started locking in the Bible, because I realized I started being just as lustful as the girl was for me. And I was like, dang, bro, like I'm hypocritical as a mug right now. Like that's like I gotta lock in. Like I really gotta lock in. So that's the main reason I've been really locking in, because like I said I wanted to do these things, and I met somebody who showed me exactly what I didn't want to be, and then I started being that anyway. And that's what I started locking. I started realizing, bro, I gotta lock in, dog. Like that's not cool, but what I was doing was not cool. So like I'm locked in. But now I'm locked in. Again, I'm getting myself together. But dang, let me lock in though, because we have not played this. How long have we been talking? That's when you know she wants you for what you please, instead of please her instead of for you. Yeah, she did not want me, dog. She just want, like I told her like exactly what I wanted, and then she responded with, yeah, that's cool. And then right after saying, whoa, let's you know what you doing tonight, bro? I want to do boom. I'm like, all right, bro. You're doing the most. I'm like, all right, bro. I'm cool on that. Like I'm cool on that for sure. So yeah, that's what. And then I realized I started doing it myself. Don't ignore my question. When did you meet this girl? I met her in like March of 2025. It's like last year. Not gonna lie, you've been talking for like 40 minutes, but we like to, yeah, I'm saying like, I met her like March of 2025. Not gonna lie, a bunch of girls do be annoying. They want attention for a certain period of time. It'll be impossible to work on yourself and deal with them. But that's the thing though, like I feel like I'm very grounded with myself. Like I'm very grounded with myself. Like I would say my biggest thing now is like just working with God though. Like for myself, I think I'm like pretty like good with myself. Like personally, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, and not to sound like egotistical or something, but I'm very in tune with myself. But when it comes to like my relationship with God, it was definitely not where it needed to be. And that's what I've really been working on, is like my actual relationship with God. Because I could always like, at the end of the day, I could always be better. And I've always had the mindset I could always be better. And I always had the mindset I love God, but I never really truly got close to God. And that's why I've been trying to recently. Because I love God, and I like, to me, like I feel like I really noticed like my mindset was really like, I believe in Jesus Christ. I know Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. And I'm always gonna be a good person. But I never was really being a godly person. You feel me? I was being a very good person, but I was never being a godly person. That was my thing. And that's why I really realized like I'm a good man. I have good morals and stuff like that. I try to be good to people, but I don't like, I'm a good person, but I'm not a godly person. You feel me? And that's what I really wanted to like, that's what I've really noticed I need to start locking in on doing like recently. So that's what I've been doing. But let's watch this video, bro.
He doesn't like hanging out with her all that much, which also makes me think like, why?
Honestly, do you read the Bible every day? I try to, but I can never find the time to, or I'm just lazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I get up at 7 in the morning every morning and do a Bible study. I get up at 7 in the morning, do a Bible study, and then I go to work and I work out, and then I work, obviously, and then when I get home, I do some more. I get more into my word. And then I read the Bible every single ad break. You feel me? Like I do a whole lot of stuff. Like, you feel me? Like I get into my word like a lot. Like recently, like I said, I got this. This is what I be using. This is what I be using. You feel me? Like I got my Bible. I got my Word with God 1 minute, and I got my notebook that I constantly take notes in. That I constantly take notes in about the word. You feel me? I've been really locked in with the Bible. You feel me? Like I've really been locked in. Because at the end of the day, you know, I know going to church is good, but the Bible is better. You feel me? The Bible is better. But like I said, like every morning, I wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, no matter what time I go to sleep. Like if I go to sleep at like, what made you start reading the Bible? Did something happen in your life? Yeah, like I said, I was being too lustful. Like I'm just be honest with you. The person I was recently pursuing, you know, real good relationship, really good person. But, you know, I started to get real comfortable. Honestly, I started to get comfortable and start let lust get past me, and that's not what she was on. You feel me? You know, sometimes we had moments of weakness together, you know, and it was like, but it got to a point where like we crossed some boundaries, and you feel me? We crossed some boundaries, and she felt really bad about it, and we just stopped, and you know, she decided she just wanted to stop, and I was like, dang, and it really hit me because it was like, bro, I used to say all these things about it, but then to me, it was like, dog, I just realized like I didn't even feel bad about it until she told me about it. Like I wasn't even feeling convicted about it. And that was the problem. And that was really the problem that bothered me, because it was like, if she never even said nothing about it, I wouldn't even felt bad about like, you know, because like I said, me and this person never had sex. Like we didn't get to that point. We never had sex. That's not you feel me? We made that like clear. But it got to like, it did start getting a little too intimate, and it was to the point where I didn't even feel bad about it. And that's when I reflect. I was like, bro, like I'm not even feeling God's conviction about it, and that's when it's really a problem. That's when it's really a problem, when you don't feel the conviction about the decisions you make and the things you do, and that's when it's really a problem. And that's when I really realized, like, bro, I gotta really get into my word, because like I say all this stuff, and I've been doing it, I've been living by it, but then as soon as I actually meet somebody that I actually want to like spend like majority of spend my time with, like spend time with, I was like, I started like at first I didn't, but like after some time I was like, yo, I started getting comfortable. And I just realized like the way I was talking and the way that certain things, I was like, dang. And I didn't really notice it until after we stopped talking. I was like, dang. I was really like I low key, I wasn't nowhere near the same level as that the girl treated me. That girl before treated me. I was nowhere near that. But I was still more lustful than I should have been. And that's when it started to bother me. And that's why I really started getting my word, because it didn't bother me. And that's what it bothered me, that it didn't bother me at the moment. It took somebody else to bring it to light for it to bother me. And that's when I started realizing like I really gotta get back into my word, because like, yeah. Because like I said, I'm a very good person, but I wasn't moving like a godly person. And that's when I had to like really lock in. Dang, I didn't even realize it's about to be an ad in a minute. There's no point in even starting to. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. The ad starts in a minute. We just gonna keep yapping until the ad starts, then we go read our word, and then we go watch the video. So any more questions? Ask me a question. Ask me a question you can start talking about. Even if you don't believe in Jesus, it'll help you be a better person. Nah, yeah, I understand. Oh, and how did you know that the Bible will help you in this? Honestly, I didn't know it would. That's the whole thing. Is like I just did not know it would. It's like, but it has. At the end of the day, it still has. So, you know, I went in with a blind eye. Like I said, I always believed in Jesus. You know, you feel me? That's always been my thing. You know, I've always been doing it. But like now, it's like I really feel like a different person. I really literally in the past 2 weeks, I really feel like a different person I was 2 weeks ago. And I really feel like I'm a better person, more godly person. And at the end of the day, bro, and people always say, like, what you gonna do if Jesus wasn't real? Okay. What's wrong? Like, then I live my life trying to be a good person, trying to be good to people, try to help people, try to just uplift people, try to just be an overall better man and better person. Cool. If God and Jesus is real, I live my life greatly. I live my life good. But now I ask a question, I'm going to say what if, but I know it is, but now I ask a question, what if he is real and you don't believe in him? Now you're like, oh man. Like, now you're like, oh man. It's like, oh man. You feel me? That's what I say. So I choose to believe in the Lord because of that. Because there's no reason for me not to. But let's get to reading. What happened? What did Nolly Mac say? Yo, when you unbanned me from Lloyd's Discord, you can unban Nolly. What made you get deep into God, and how did you know God was real in your life? I've been really lost, bro, trying to find God in a relationship. Honestly, I just went on a whim. And tried. If you're being honest, I just went on a whim. But I get more back into it when we after this, because I know y'all can't see because y'all in the ad break. But We're in Luke 2:15. When the angels had left them and gone into heaven, the shepherds said to one another, "Let's go to Bethlehem and see this thing that has happened, which the Lord has told us about." So they hurried off and found Mary and Joseph and the baby who was lying in the manger. When they had seen him, they spread the word concerning what had been told them about this child. Mind you, it is almost midnight. So if I'm stuttering, I can't read, bro, I'm tired. It's almost midnight. We've been yapping and I'm tired. And I'm already not a good reader, so please bear with me. Speed it up. Put me on two times speed so you can get faster. And all who heard it were amazed at what the shepherds said to them. But Mary treasured up all these things and pondered them into her heart. The shepherds returned, glorifying and praising God for all the things they had heard and seen, which were just as they had been told. Woo. I'm about to pass out. I'm tired. On the 8th day, when it was time to circumcise the child, he was named Jesus, the name the angel had given him before he was conceived. When the time came for the purification rites required by the law of Moses, Joseph and Mary took him to Jerusalem to present him to the Lord. As it is written in the law of the Lord, every firstborn male is to be castrated to the Lord, and to offer a sacrifice in keeping with what is said in the law of the Lord, a pair of doves or 2 young pigeons. Yep. Okay, that was 15 through 24. And we'll get back to, when we get back to it, we'll be on 25. We probably won't get back to it. We probably will get back to it. We've been up for a minute. But let me see how much, because it don't show me the ads no more. Where's the ads? How long? Oh, the ad break just ended, actually. Perfect. So let's get to watching. Okay, let's get to watching. We've been yapping, we've been talking. Let's get to watching. Okay. I actually do appreciate you bring God on your streams. I've been trying to get deeper in, and this is a reminder I need to keep seeking. For sure, I would say always keep seeking. Because at the end of the day, bro, like I said, somebody told me, I seen a video, actually, they said, what you gonna do if Jesus and God isn't real? And people say, what would you do? It's like, okay, I live my life striving to be a better person, striving to be a good person to people, striving to build myself up to just be an overall good person. And I'm cool with that. But the other way around, it's like, what if you die and Jesus is real, you didn't believe? So it's like, now it's like, so it's like, how, and you decided to live worldly, and you never even wanted to seek a relationship with God because you wanted to be one of those people that say, I just don't believe. And that's your type. That's your life. That's how you choose life. They give us free will. I choose to believe. That's just me. But let's get to watching this. I was reading the Bible. Is Lloyd getting more views on his streams? Low key. When did David Baba give 500 bits? They gave 500 bits earlier. I'm pretty sure Lloyd not remember me anymore, but I appreciate Nolly. Come on, nobody in this chat ever been named Nolly but you. I understand if Jaden or I don't even know who. I'm not gonna lie to you. It gets to the point unless I had if I had thousands of viewers, then maybe it'll be hard to remember someone who left and came back. But we only at 20 something. I remember everybody. I'm gonna dip and go to sleep. Catch you later. Good night, Jaden. Type stuff. Yeah, let's see. You said let's watch the video 10 times in the past hour. I said I would cheat on my girl. You made me realize I need to change my ways, bro. Thank you for opening my eyes. Oh, I forgot that's how this whole conversation started. But yeah, though, it's cool. Dang, that's how this whole started. I remember this how this whole thing. I just remembered that. Dang. Like I say, bro, just move. At the end of the day, bro, there's no point in being in a relationship with it. You feel me? There's no point. Dang, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate you saying that, bro. Cause like I said, bro, God works in mysterious ways. Who knows? You just randomly came upon this stream and you said that, and now your relationship with God is gonna grow closer. Unknowingly, your relationship will go on closer to God, and that's what I've been wanting. That's what I've really been trying to do with my platform. You feel me? recently. I've been trying to like, you know, just, like who knows, interactions like this go a long way. It's all at 1% at a time, you know. I'm a whole legal adult, but since I'm a girl, I can't do stuff. The 16-year-old can do whatever the F. Excuse me? Wait, what am I missing? What am I missing? Hey, Lord, what's good? What's up, Sanction? I'll say it in Discord because this finna blow me. Well, we're going to Discord.
Is there a reason?
I'm gonna open. Let me know when you say in the Discord. I'm gonna check it out. Check it out.
Real quick, I'm about to show y'all a couple DMs because I've been getting a lot of DMs from you guys saying that the game thing is actually working.
Come on, this dude and his ads, bro. Oh my goodness. Appreciate you, Psycho.
What's up? What
Appreciate
you doing?
coming, man.
Man, I'm waiting on Brittany. What you got going on?
Brittany's out there. Why you out there?
He's just like super cheesy to like be there. Like,
Why are you in here?
With that water like that, Cam, come on now.
You bullshit. We came out here for water, like.
I know, it's lovely. I like seeing y'all do it, to be honest.
Please.
What you got shaking?
You on my way and shit. I'm trying to see them.
Right, see the view?
They look cool though. You should go out there. Why'd you not f*** with them?
I love it, but I don't like it.
This is nice. Ooh.
I'll be right.
Yeah.
It's cool.
You should sit down.
he definitely is not cheesing in her face like this around me.
You ain't swimming. You ain't doing nothing.
Nah, I mean, I'm chilling.
Please.
A man like me, I would have been outside. I would have been right out. As soon as she would have came in there, I would have walked outside. I'm like, I don't like the way this looks. I don't like the way the situation. This bad looks. As soon as I would have felt like it was bad looks, I would have left, bro.
Chilling a little bit. What's good with you?
Oh, dude, nothing. We over here. We supposed to be jet skiing. You not jet skiing. You not jet skiing.
Appreciate you, Psycho.
Y'all got this whole of nice things. Little
What the bee
shit,
say?
dig. It's
I
nice.
mean, I like it, but man, it's really fun. You know?
Hey, she thick. He thick.
What you say,
Yes, sir.
son?
God
Again.
definitely works in mysterious ways. Amen.
You always been boring.
No lie. I mean,
Look,
I just don't mess with the water. I just don't mess with the water. I'm super water. Anything else? I like land.
Land.
Right, I like being in land.
Nah.
It's just crazy he didn't skedaddle either. Like, he's sitting here having a whole ass conversation.
See, I would have been
Like,
gone.
yeah,
He not like
talking
me.
I mean, they are like at opposite ends, but he is continuing the conversation.
I feel like the space is agreeing.
That's what she
That's true.
You took a shot yet, too?
Yeah.
You,
It ain't gonna make you on that
nah,
water.
you
I don't
not.
care. I don't even stop to
you not
We
on
drink
my
the whole
level.
bottle. I ain't getting on
You
that
probably not
water.
even on Brittany level. You ain't even on your girl level.
What?
Exactly.
Really?
You missing the party. Pack your bags, go.
No.
It's cool though. You don't gotta do all that, I guess. Like, you ain't gotta do all that though. What you been up to though? It's been a long time.
Just working.
Just working.
That's it. Just working. Staying out the way.
That's cool.
Do you think that he's thinking like it's weird that she's in here right now?
I mean, he should be, but like, Shorty just half naked on the couch with him, and he's like, "This is."
No, he going. He for sure going.
So what's up? I've been seeing you. You know, you've been looking good on the media from where I see you at. You know, since you won't pop out too much.
You be looking good on the media from where I see at. Yep, I would have been gone. I would have been like this. Oh, I don't like the way this conversation going. You have a nice day. And then I would have went straight to my girl and told her I was like, hey, your friend, not your friend, dog. She came in there on some weird stuff. She tried to low key. She said I was looking good, and that's all I needed to hear. I'm ready to go. Are you ready to go? Because I'm ready to go. Simple as that. If you ready to go, I'm ready to go.
And the one occasion we go to is just to happen to water and you not out with us. Boring. Anyway, so
Hey.
have to catch you on some land.
Yeah, you
So what's up?
definitely have to know some land for Brittany. Not trying to be like that, but I ain't trying to.
He asked me.
Not saying you're not good, but you know, it's just
Brittany.
Okay.
you know what kind of guy I am. I ain't.
What that mean?
They go to church together.
Okay.
You tell me.
Alright.
You tell me.
I'm telling you what it mean. I'm the view. I'm right here. What you need Brittany for?
'Cause I ain't. Come on.
What do you need Brittany for?
She applying pressure.
Just. I don't want her to come in and see you in here. So.
She don't have to see us right here.
What you mean?
Come on. Come on. Come on. We're going over here.
That's crazy.
Oh, she applying pressure.
Cam, what you doing?
Come on, come here. Let's talk back here.
But he followed her.
Doing a lot, mama. I ain't gonna.
I'm not doing nothing. They're not.
He should have never went back there.
Yeah, like what are you on? That's crazy that he actually followed her back.
They're not even paying attention. Like, you was good.
You don't like the same.
But you know.
You're doing a lot right now.
I'm not
You
doing
sleeping in
enough.
bed. We finna be sleeping on.
She not even. Here's the whole thing. She not even being discreet. I'm not gonna lie to you. She not even being discreet about it. Like he in my head, I would have been like, yeah, this is a loyalty test. First of all, it wouldn't even got to that because as soon as a girl started some girls, some actresses, they play the game. She applying too much pressure, dog. She's applying way too much pressure. She's gonna scare him away before you can't get an accurate loyalty test if you go apply this hard amount of pressure.
Oh, this you and Brittany today.
Cam, you doing a lot right now. You doing a lot. I always know when you get to the point.
Come on. Come on.
I don't want it to seem the way it is.
Come on.
You're doing a lot right now, Cam.
I'm not doing enough. Come on. Where you going? You over there?
I ain't going nowhere. I'm not going
You
anywhere.
being weird.
I can't be like that, baby. Just be honest with you.
You being weird. Come on.
Come on, what?
Come on.
Man, hold on.
Come on.
Just respectfully, Karen, please.
You got me sitting here like, come on.
Listen,
Like
are
you
attractive,
playing.
You look good.
Thank you, and I appreciate that, but I would love you to sit
But
down.
at the same time, maybe it's more on the mindset thing. Are you drunk? Are you tripping? You high? What's going on?
I'm just trying to get you to sit down. You don't want to sit with me?
Like, what is the big issue of me sitting on the bed? The difference between me and
We're just having a conversation, you know. I just would like to see you eye level.
You see what I'm saying? Look, I ain't gonna lie, mama. I don't feel comfortable. I'm very, very evasive, but like, what's wrong with you? What's going on?
I'm cool. Is you
sure?
cool?
I'm cool. Like, I'm
Is
just,
you cool?
I'm just asking
Yeah,
you to
she's
respect my
You can sit
relationship.
down.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you gotta respect my relationship.
Yeah, like it is good. It's good. He's alright.
I respect your relationship.
If I sit down with you, that's not respecting my relationship.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you know how you gonna get.
And you're still standing right here talking?
So is you gonna leave or I'm leaving?
I'm not leaving. Is you gonna sit down?
I'm good, mama.
What you good for?
Oh yeah.
Kayla, where's you going? You weird, bro.
Okay, Kayla.
Where the fuck did he go? You see where Kayla went to?
Up to this point, Kayla really did everything he was supposed to do. He kept her respectful the entire time, didn't entertain anything, didn't cross no lines, nothing. Every advance that came his way, he shut it down. And honestly, that's what Brittany needed to see. That's what this whole test was about in the first place. So at this point, we're sitting there like, there's really nothing left to prove. He's passed every part of this. We're even starting to think it might be time for us to go ahead and step in. And just when we're leaning towards that decision, he walks right back in.
Leave and come back. Like what?
No, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere, Caleb.
Please.
I'm not going nowhere,
I told, like, listen, out of respect for my relationship, please. I'm not trying to leave. I don't want my girl mad or nothing.
So just go in.
Just go in right now?
You just go in and kind of see if what Kayla would do if you walk in.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay.
That girl is applying
right.
way
We
too
gonna
much
say-
pressure, dog.
Okay.
You don't know what's going on.
Appreciate the subscription. Hacknockla? Hacklock. Appreciate the subscription. Heavily did you? Hey, well, my fault. Did y'all type in the Discord? What happened? Did I miss it? What did I miss? I'm low key Hank and Lock. Okay, Hack and Lock. Okay, Hack and Lock.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. All right. Just
What did I miss?
go
I
in
have not
there.
been reading the chat.
Okay.
What did I miss?
I thought it would be interesting to send Brittany in as if she doesn't know what's going on, mainly to see if Caleb would tell on Cameron. Let's see if he keeps what happens between them or would he air Cameron out.
You always did too much. That's why I can never.
Hey, baby.
What's happening, y'all?
Hey, what's up, Britt?
What's up?
How's the jet skis?
It was fun.
Oh,
Dude
good.
splashed us.
I had fun too.
Yes.
I'm happy you got on. I seen you rock. Yes.
Are you gonna tell her what's going on or what?
Caleb, I don't know what you're talking about.
Cam, are you gonna tell her what's going on or not?
What happened?
Caleb doesn't want to ride the damn jet skis.
Right, we know.
He's
You know
lame.
I'm scared of water.
Right.
Tell her the real truth that's going on. Like,
Caleb doesn't
What
know how to ride
happened,
jet skis.
baby, I told you this is why I didn't want to invite you. Right? Are you gonna
You
tell
didn't
her
want to
I'm
invite
Are you
me.
gonna be real? Are you gonna be real or
You
what?
didn't want to invite me.
All right. So what happened?
Come on.
He did not cheat. He stood.
Nah. Well, what happened?
What's up? I thought we were getting on the jet
Are you
skis.
gonna tell her or what?
I thought we were getting on the jet skis. That's where I was asking you if we were getting on the jet skis.
This is what I'm saying. This is why I really thought this was a bad idea. To be honest.
But it's fine. We're here. What
It's not even
happened?
about that. Is she gonna tell her? Is she gonna be a good friend or what?
Yeah, y'all like both tell me.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. You tripping. Red, jet ski?
Oh, yeah.
Cam, you really not gonna say nothing?
What the f is you
Stood
talking
on
about?
business.
Cam,
He
really?
stood on business.
You really not gonna say nothing?
No, what are you talking about? We're going to get on the jet skis.
Fuck, dog.
What is you? Get your mans, bro. He tripping. Yeah, he tripped.
Y'all can't come on now.
Yeah, come on, let's go. Y'all trip.
Let's get on the jet ski. What happened?
Let's go.
You not gonna
Appreciate the hack and lock the
What are you talking
gifted.
about, Taylor? What are you talking about?
It's your friend. You not gonna say nothing.
They have given 2 gift subs
No.
in the channel.
Wait, what, my fault. I did not look at the chat.
So-
I'm not
Alright,
gonna
look.
get into
Let me
it and
keep it
burden the
brick,
chat. It's
She
all
came
good.
on
You don't gotta
no
burden
history,
nobody.
So she's talking
Ain't
about
no
all this
burden.
other shit. I'm like,
Okay.
If you want to vent and get it off your chest, you
I
can
told her
do it here.
respect
It's
my
all good.
relationship.
If you don't want, if you don't want to though, it's
What
good.
happened
You don't
when
got
you
to
told him
neither.
that?
Am I lying?
You just talking.
Am I lying though?
You just talking, Caleb.
Am I
just talking.
lying?
You just
But am I
talking.
lying?
All right.
You just talking.
Listen, I told her respect the relationship, okay? She may seem a certain
Bullshit.
way, but we got history, but none of that shit dead. All that shit dead. You know what I'm saying? I'm focused on you. That's it. Even why she even, you know what I'm saying? Ain't telling the truth.
Why she still there? I would have said you gotta go.
These are your friends,
That's my
though.
best friend. You're my
Right.
man.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not with you.
Oh, thank you, King, for being
Appreciate you
loyal.
hacking lock.
He did a good job.
What do you mean? Did a good job.
All right.
What do you mean did I do a good job? What you mean by that?
So
Yeah, right.
I know you showed me pretty much that you're loyal.
Uh-huh. Really get to it.
I would have left her.
So what is this? So explain. What do you mean?
Simply, if I get put on a loyalty test, I'm leaving you. Simple as that. Because like I said, especially after my whole thing with my ex-girlfriend where she like, when she accused me of cheating and all that stuff and it turns out she was cheating, if I get put on a loyalty test, I look at stuff like that as like, you just want validation for something that you're doing. There's something that you're doing that you feel guilty of, so you need validation that you're doing that. Because just like us, like girls be doing that, because girls be trying to like get on you and for certain things and try to like low key try to nitpick certain things, try to make it seem like you doing something wrong. Whole time they doing something wrong, and then it'd be like, wait a minute, because you know girls always say, you know what, F you, and that's why I've been blah 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 already. So you've been cheating this whole time. You've been cheating this. Appreciate the gifted sub, hacking like I appreciate
gifted
you.
a tier 1 sub to Fizco Mind.
Appreciate
they have
you.
given 3 gift subs in the channel.
W3 subs. You feel like the girl that put the dude on a loyalty test really cheating? I feel like she's doing something. Cause like to me, my whole thing is like, cause if it's when it's like loyalty test like this, cause loyalty test like this, she legit said, yeah, he hasn't shown me anything, but like, you know, I just want to be sure. Blah, blah. Why are you taking it so far to take it to loyalty? You know how far a loyalty test is? Think about that. You know how far it takes to set up this whole loyalty test? Think about that. You're going this far for a man that you said you don't really know? Because our whole reason, like everybody was saying in the beginning of this, like she was saying like, why are you putting him on loyalty test? He said like, I just want to be sure. Like every other loyalty test you see, like they were like, it'll be examples of stuff that they did. Appreciate you, Hack and Lock. Hack and Lock is doing some W things tonight. Appreciate you, Hack and Lock. But yeah, like some dudes, like think about that. Like, do like you feel me? Like if you, like most of the loyalty tests we see, they're like, yeah, he's liking this girl's pictures, or I call him doing this, I call him doing that. For her, she said, well, I just don't know if he, we reached the sub goal. There we go. We did reach the sub goal. I appreciate you, Hack and Lock. So it's like, it goes like, if you don't believe that he's doing anything, why put him on a loyalty test? You feel me? Cause like you could have done anything. You could have high key, if you're using your homegirl, think about that. If she's using her, she could have did this loyalty test without a whole camera crew. For you to want to take it this far, there's got to be some skeletons in that closet. You feel me? There's got to be some skeletons in that closet. Because it's not like she's using a random decoy. Like a random decoy would make more sense. But you're using your homegirl. You can use your homegirl anytime. Lakers lost. Oh my goodness. You can lose your homegirl at any time, bro. Like you don't have to use skeletons in the closet. That means you're hiding something. You never heard nobody say skeletons in the closet? Skeletons in the closet means you're hiding something. You're hiding something. But like, bro, like, it's like, she's using a friend. Like, I can have my homeboy loyalty test a girl easily without having to ask a whole camera crew to set that up. I can set that up myself. Now, when it comes to decoys and stuff like that, then obviously I'm gonna need a whole loyalty test to do. But she's doing it with, like, come on, bro. Her homegirl must know something. Like, you know, you gotta connect those dots. It's like, she already said he's never done anything for her not to trust him. For her not to trust him. And then she's using a friend. She could have did that on her own accord. There's got to be some skeletons in that closet. She got to be hiding something. To me, just me personally. Because like every other loyalty test we see, the dude is like the dude or the girl. They always say the dude or the girl does like some weird stuff, or she be like turning off her location, or she be gone for too long and she don't respond. It's always something. It's always something that like a reason like they want you to do it. But she had no reason to do this, and she was her friend. You can use her friend without having to hire a whole loyalty test and put it in on YouTube. She could have did that with their friend by herself, but she didn't. So I'm seeing a pattern of like, I think she's one of those girls where she wanted to find something on him because she been doing something behind his back, and she wanted to find something to validate her emotions and validate what she's doing. Like I said, that's what my ex-girlfriend did. She tried to find something on me. She couldn't find nothing on me, and it turns out she was doing stuff. She only wanted to find something on me because she wanted to validate that what she was doing wasn't wrong. She didn't want to feel bad. She didn't want to feel bad for cheating, so she wanted to find something on me. But she couldn't find out on me. So now when you end a relationship like that, now she just feel, because at the end of the day, when if a girl does that and they end a relationship, to her, she's no longer a bad person because you did her wrong. Even though she was doing you wrong first, you did her wrong. But if you don't do her wrong and she do you wrong, certain women, I'm not gonna say all women, because just like I'm not gonna say all men, because there's certain dudes who don't care. Certain women, that takes a hit to their pride. Like, man, I was bad. Like, I was terrible. Like, if it doesn't hit them now, it's gonna hit them later. And that's how I feel like my ex was. Like, she felt bad for what she was doing, so she wanted to make sure that I was doing something. But when she couldn't find out I was doing something, now she's got to sit with, dang, I'm the bad one. I'm the bad one. Like, and girls, and I'm not gonna lie, dudes don't care. That's all I'm gonna say. Girls don't like that because dudes don't be caring if they the bad one. Dudes don't care about being the villain. Girls do, because girls want to always validate with their friends, because they talk to their friends. They be like, blah, 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 like, man, he wasn't, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, I wasn't shit. And that's don't sit right with women pridefully. Pridefully, that don't sit right with women. Dudes, sad reality, if a dude treat a woman wrong, dudes don't caring, or they be feeling like that's like, man, I got hoes. Unless it's like those dudes who actually like want a relationship with this girl. Now it's like, dang, I did her wrong. Like, there's a handful of dudes like that, but there's also a handful of dudes with the mindset like, I don't even care. Like, shoot, like she was one of many. Girls, they feel more emotion behind that stuff. You feel me? So they try to validate what they're doing by catching you doing something and making it seem like we both messed up. No, you messed up. You feel me? That's two different things. It's a difference between being we both messed up, we both was terrible, or I was just getting my get back, to I was just completely doing you wrong. Think about that. Think about that for yourself. Think about for yourself when you break up with a girl Would you rather admit like she was doing me wrong, so I did this? Would you rather it be like she was doing me wrong, so I started doing my thing, or it was like I did her wrong? Yeah, I did her wrong. That hurts. Saying like admitting that you did something wrong to somebody hurts, and that's why it comes to accountability, because girls don't want accountability a lot of times. Women don't want accountability a lot of times, and it sucks to say it. You feel me? It sucks to say it because it's like they don't take accountability all times. I would say not all women, obviously, because just like not all men. He much more do you know need to reach partner. Well, to reach partner, I need views, not subs. Like I said, y'all don't need to. I appreciate the subs. I always appreciate the subs, but you don't need to give subs all the time. Like I would say, I need more views than subs, because I think for views wise, you need 75 like concurrent viewers. So like consistently over 75 viewers. We gonna get there though. I think before the end of the summer we'll be up there.
My past what?
There you go.
I'm breaking up with her after this.
Just a test.
You have to reach partner.
I'm sorry.
What the fuck you mean it's just a test?
Bro, look, bro. The whole entire time, all of this was just a test. Your girlfriend reached out to me because she wanted to put you on a loyalty test. My name is Jack.
This is what we doing? This is what we doing? What the fuck you mean? All these cameras and shit, yo. What?
Yeah, most definitely. That's the thing about loyalty
Brittany.
tests. I'm saying.
What the fuck is this, Brittany? What is this? What is this shit? What is this?
Don't yell at
Some
me.
weird ass shit y'all on? Who is you again?
I tried to explain myself.
Don't yell at me. He better than me, because I would have left. I would have said, "Oh, cool, loyalty test, gone." Ever get put in a loyalty test, it's over with. It's over with. It's over with to me, because I would never give you a reason to think I'm cheating on you. So for you to put me on a loyalty test, just like how my ex-girlfriend was, I don't care if it is being like bringing old stuff, past stuff into a new relationship. But if you put me on a loyalty test and I never show you that I've done anything wrong, I'm gonna just assume you cheating at this point. I'm gonna assume you doing something wrong, because that's what my ex-girlfriend did. She tested me. She was wrong, and then it turns out she was doing wrong. So I'm gonna just look at that every from now on like that. The person being tested, whether they pass or not, I definitely feel betrayed. It's a loyalty test. Projecting, that's that's called. No, yeah, it's because like I said, my ex-girlfriend did that. She was cheating. She didn't want to feel bad. She didn't want to feel bad for herself, so she wanted to find something on me, and she couldn't find nothing on me because there was nothing I was doing. So now she had to sit with her. She had to sit with the realization that she's the bad person, and girls don't want to take accountability all the time, because they don't want to be the bad person. They don't want to be the villain in the relationship. They don't want to, because they still go find something to say to their girlfriends. But if their girlfriends know the real, their girlfriends go, but their girl, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's one thing I don't really like about certain girls, because a lot of girls just validate it. Like my homeboys don't do none of that. Like I don't care. I'm not exposing myself. So the girl I was recently talking to, like, we did like a test to test my homeboys to see like what would they say if I said like I was with you last night, right? So I called a homeboy and I was like, I was with you last night, blah blah blah, right? You feel me? Like I was talking to you, bro, and then the girl I was talking to say, yeah, cause he turned off his location and stuff. He said he was talking to you. He wouldn't answer me, and 3 of my homeboys said no, he wasn't. Like about 3 of my homeboys said no, he was not. And then my other homeboy, he started to lie for me. But then he pressed me. He said, "Man, what's wrong with you, bro? You know me. That's not the type of man we are. Blah blah. You talk about this girl and now you doing that. Like you feel me? That's the type of stuff men do. If men do lie for you, they go press you after that. Depending on the maturity range of men. Women, they gonna lie no matter what. No matter what, they gonna lie. Women gonna lie no matter what, and that's the whole thing. Women go stick with women. It's understandable. Men go be on your side, but when it comes to certain things, like, especially if we're in a mature level, we go tell the truth. We gonna tell the truth. You feel me? Like 3 of my homeboys, when I told them that, they straight up said no, he was not. Like I was like, just know I'm not the friend to call you. You supposed to be locked in. Like that's not how we do things. You feel me? That's how men be. But women, no disrespect to women, because not all women. Like I said, it's not all women, but I would say, but it's within a certain age range, majority of women do that. Majority of men lie too, though. There's a good handful of men that's just gonna lie. Like I'm not gonna lie, a few of my homeboys straight up lied. Like just straight up lied. Like they was they bad at it though, but they straight up lied. Like one of my homeboys said, yeah, we was talking on the phone, we just chopping it up, man. Like, yeah, he said like, but like a good amount of my homeboys did not lie. You feel me? Maybe it's who is Froyo boy? All women know how to do is eat, hot chip, be bisexual, and lie. Well, like I said, it's not just women. Men do the same thing, especially if you don't trust your partner, then you can't also be trusted. You see me, my whole thing when it comes to trust is, if I have a partner, like I said earlier, my whole thing is, to me, is like, I know at the end of the day, all things come into light. At the end of the day, even if it's after, like with my ex-girlfriend, it came after. But I think all things come into light, and like I said, only thing that I can't work with is loyalty. So I say, like, when it comes to trust, if I'm really pursuing a woman, first of all, I know this woman's character at this point, if I'm pursuing a woman. So if I'm dating a woman, I know this woman's character. So to me, I say I trust you until I can't. Like, for real, like, no matter what you say in the situation, unless I see something blatant, or unless I see something that I noticed that, like, was BS, or if you say something that I know it's a lie, then yeah, obviously no. But before that, I trust you. I'm gonna trust your word until you betray my trust. Because you can't look at it as like, because then you start to overwhelm and think too much, and then you start to think this, blah, blah, blah. Like, at the end of the day, if you can't trust your partner, bro, it's no point. It's no point in being in a relationship if you can't trust them. So like I said, I give my trust, and like I said, I'm very selective with who I spend my time with, to the point like that. I'm very selective to who I get my feelings for. Let me be more specific. Because there's women that I'll talk to that, like, I already knew not to trust them, but I also knew these women weren't going to be my wife. But so I, like, you feel me? So if it's a girl that I'm dating, not only do I already know this woman's character, I trust this girl at this point, because like I'm not going to get cheated on. You feel me? Lloyd, did you take a philosophical class? Because you're very philosophical right now. No, it's just late at night. I know I can be trusted, so I act on that. If I know I can't be trusted, then I'm automatically not gonna trust someone else. I'm saying though, because like, that's what I'm saying. If I base it off myself, like, you can trust me. So if I know you can trust me, I'm going to trust you. You feel me? So that's how I do things. Like, I'm going to trust you. What up, Turn? My fault, Turn. I thought you said what's up. I forgot to say what's up. What up, Turn? But like I said, my thing is, like, you feel me? Like I said, I'm gonna trust. If I'm talking to a woman, I'm pursuing them. At that point, I already know your character to the point where I take you on a date. If we go on a third date, I know your character. It's very hard to get 3 dates out of me. So like, it's very hard to get a date out of me, if we're being honest with you. I was really the type of person that was like, hey, you just come to the crib, or I just come to your crib, and we'll have, or I'm an icebreaker person. Like I say, icebreaker, like, it's really technically a date, but it's not a date. Like, we'll do something simple, like ice cream and talk, or like coffee. I don't even drink coffee. More like a shake or something and talk, or like, but I never get nothing like food. Like, I'm not going on a dinner date with somebody as a first date. I would never do a dinner date as a first date. That's not my thing. I don't do dinner dates as a first date. Or the first time we see each other would never be a dinner date. The first time we see each other in person would never be a dinner date. That's my thing. It would be something small, like ice cream, cookies. It would be more so like a late night snack. Or like we meet in person, like somewhere, and we just talk. Like we both go to the same gym, and we just talk outside, and just like, that would be the icebreaker before I don't do like, I don't do regular dates. You feel me? I don't like to do dates, you know, because I don't be knowing. Because like, I'm not gonna waste my time. I don't want to waste my time with someone, bro. Like, that's my whole thing. I don't like wasting my time. Did you learn about Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, and I don't know the last person. Not gonna lie, I can't even rebuttal right now. I've been telling my homies about you and sending them your TikToks and Twitch stuff, and they've been vibing with your stuff. I appreciate you, dog. Do you have a job besides streaming? I do. But like I said, I work in college football. So like right now, obviously in college, everybody is on during their finals. So like we're pretty lax. That's the reason I'm not in the rush to go to bed, because we're pretty laxed right now, because like it's finals week. So all of our players are like doing their finals, and everything is like voluntary. Like, if we don't have vigils or anything scheduled for high school. So like, we're pretty much chilling right now. All the coaches are on the road visiting the high schools for finals week. We're pretty much chilling right now. So it's like I said, yeah, I do have a regular job. The allegory of the cave pissed me off so bad I did not understand it. I've been missing out on some stuff. Chino acts like the girl who be mean to you but secretly likes you. He was a philosopher back then who lived in a barrel and respected by Alexander the Great, and he was a master rage baiter. He was a rage baiter. What team he coached for? Rice football. Is football the most popular sport in the United States? Maybe. Or basketball. Or is it basketball? Could be baseball. I don't know. Yeah, I think it really might be basketball. Or it's between basketball and football for the United States. I would say for the United States specifically, it's basketball, or football. In general, it's definitely baseball. In general, for like, I think across the board is definitely soccer and baseball. But for the United States, it's definitely football or basketball. You feel me? Basketball not bigger than football. It's not. It's not. LeBron James, Stephen Curry. Like, I can just name 2 players off rip that have way more fame than anybody in football. That have way more popularity and fame than anybody in football. Tom Brady is up there, but he's not LeBron James. He's not LeBron James and Steph Curry. Let's keep it a buck in terms of fame level. Appreciate the subscription, Hacking Like. Did you just say Jalen Hurts? You say Jalen Hurts?
Lock gifted a tier 1 sub to King Froggy Boy. They have given 5 gift subs in the
If we
channel.
talk about global, yeah, but American football is way bigger than the United States. He hated Plato's definition. I appreciate you, Hacking Lock. Apparently, baseball is big in Japan. Shout out to having a job. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for that. But yeah, though, you said Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is nowhere near their fame level. But like worldwide fame, like LeBron and Stephen Curry and Kobe is way more famous than any football player ever. There's not one football player that's nowhere near as famous as any of those 3. There's not one football player that's not. We on the loyalty test.
Listen, I'm Jack. Brittany,
Jalen Hurts is nowhere near.
For this shit, yo.
Jalen Hurts is not worldwide. Jalen Hurts is not worldwide. Jalen Hurts is United States. That's it. Like, anybody in the NFL is only famous in the United States. Like, I can't think of one football player in history that was worldwide famous. Yeah, Mahomes is more famous than Hurts. But if you, like, I'm talking about worldwide, like, if somebody see their face, they'll know, like, in the world, and if somebody see their face in a random country in the world that has, like, television that watches sports, they would not know who Jalen Hurts is if you show them, no, not Tom Brady. Go to a random village in Germany and show them a picture of Tom Brady, they're not gonna know who the fuck that is. They're gonna think that's one of their citizens. Oh, that is Philip down the block. You show them LeBron James, they're gonna know who LeBron James is by their face. Oh, LeBron basketball, LeBron. That's what you go hear. You're never gonna hear that about no Tom Brady. Because that's the whole thing about football. Football, most of the football players cover their faces. That's the whole thing. What I'll say, football is very popular, but the players aren't as popular because most people can't recognize the players because they don't see their faces. Like, a lot of people who watch football don't really even know what most of the players look like. Like, they only watch the football games. Like, they don't really care about who the player is under it. They might know the name, but they don't know the player. You feel me? That's how it is. That's really how it is. You feel me? That's really how it is. That's just the fact about it. Like, I know LeBron and Kobe have no idea who Jalen Hurts is. I think they know who Odell Beckham? No. Odell Beckham is definitely one of the most famous football players. But worldwide, most people are not going to recognize him by his face. They're going to recognize him by that iconic mohawk he used to have. Without that blonde mohawk, he's just another nigga to them. Like, that should be another black dude, like, to most of the world. Most of the world would just think that's another black dude. Now, if you show him a picture of Odell Beckham if you just show him a picture of them doing this, oh, Odell Beckham. A random person in India probably like, oh, Odell Beckham. Random person in Japan, Odell Beckham. You show a picture of Odell Beckham now with no blonde, no football gear on, not doing this, no blonde mohawk. They just gonna think that's a random nigga you showing them. Babe Ruth and Jackie Robinson most likely is the most famous baseball player. Yeah. No, Brady popular. That's what makes being a good football player. You stand out. People will remember your name before your jersey. But I'm saying is, people would not if you just put Tom Brady in, if you give a picture of Tom Brady, if you hold a picture up of Tom Brady to a random kid in Japan, he ain't gonna know what the fuck that is. They gonna think that's just a random white dude. Now you show that same kid a picture of LeBron, they gonna know who LeBron is. I'm talking about in the city, in a random city. Let's not say rural country, in a random city in Japan. If you show a random city, in a city where they have tons of cable, they watch all that stuff, you show him just a picture of Tom Brady in a regular t-shirt, no gear showing that he plays football, just a regular face picture in a t-shirt. And you do the same thing with LeBron, white tee, LeBron's face, white tee, Tom Brady's face. 90% of those people not gonna know who Tom Brady is. 90% of those people for sure gonna know who LeBron is though, if you show him his face. You know what I'm saying? Worldwide, because we're talking about worldwide fame. You feel me? Messi and Ronaldo are more known than the entire Eagles roster. Facts. Oh, let's finish this video before we start talking like that, though. Talk about stuff like that. Let's finish this video.
Ain't no way you brought me out here for this. Ain't no way.
I just wanted to see, and like we argue about this. Is the only thing we argue about. We could just dead it now. I know my homegirl is loyal. You're loyal.
This is crazy here. So you really got me on camera on some social media shit? You don't even play.
It was the only way.
This is the only way.
It was the only way.
He's baffled right now.
People finna see this shit. And fuck no, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not with this. I'm not with this at all.
So bro, just calm down. Try to calm down. You know what I'm saying?
Brother, who is you again?
I keep trying to explain to you who I am. Your girlfriend reached out to me because of y'all past history. Bro, some things she voiced to me is basically when you go around and stuff, your energy changes when she's around. You just act different when she's around. Overall, so she wanted to figure it out.
I hope you got your answer.
Yeah.
I really hope you got your answer.
I got my answer. Now we can just be cool. That's it.
If y'all want to go talk by yourself or some shit, then y'all can do that. I mean, but...
We can still have fun this weekend.
You know what I be hating? I be hating when these niggas who do the loyalty test be trying to act tough. I'm like, nigga, you got me on camera. I will smack the shit out of you, bro. Like they be like, I'm trying to tell you who I am. Or like, bro, don't be doing like the other dude, the dark skinned dude, like Soulless J, I think that's his name. He be trying to act so tough, bro. Like he be like, all right, bro, don't do that. All right, bro, no, we could do. Nigga, you only saying that because you got a whole crew with you. If it was just me and you will get your ass beat. That nigga Soulless, like, I don't have a problem with Soulless J. But I'm saying, like, for example, I be noticing when we watch his loyalty test videos, anytime the dude cheats, he always be trying to get in the dude's face. And then every single time they do, like, fight, they jump the dude. So it's like, dude, you're not tough if you jumping niggas. Like you just want to prove you tough. Like, bro, that shit lame. He don't really do that. I would give him this. He don't really do that. I'm just saying it because I've been, like, that's something I know. He don't really do that. He be trying to keep it professional, but the other dude definitely doesn't.
Alright, let's just go. Maybe we can.
Just got niggas in my room with cameras and some other shit. Like, this is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
And she nodding her head.
Can y'all stop recording? Can you please? Hey, gang, can you stop recording?
Nah, the cameras are here for our safety and yours, bro. Like, if you want to go talk to Brittany by yourself, y'all more than welcome to go talk or whatever the case is.
Let's just talk. It's okay.
Can't even look good now.
Look, I'm sorry.
Cause I'm not gonna lie to you. He try to keep it professional.
It's just that's the one thing we argue about. We get along and we see eye to eye on every other thing.
Us, like individuals, we had to bring cameras. We still recording.
Can you relax?
He told them to go out if y'all want to talk and have some privacy. And this dude came out here. This dude came outside recording still. He don't, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would have had to put hands on him, bro. Off of sheer principle. Because I would have had to put hands on him, bro. Because you got me bet, cuz. Like, come on, bro.
With the camera or no? Just because. I'm sorry. That's for real.
You crazy, bitch. What the god type of time you got me on?
Sorry.
And his temper too high.
That's like
Hey man, I'm just trying to make sure she all right out here.
This my girl, brother.
Okay, I understand that, but you're a little too hostile.
My girl, like I respect my relationship. I'm trying to figure this shit out.
What's up, bro?
I don't know what you got going on. No disrespect to you, but at the end of the day, bro.
Yeah, now I get that you upset and shit, but I just gotta make sure everybody's safe, bro.
Everybody gonna be safe as long as y'all keeping cameras at my face. You know what I'm saying?
They had a distance.
Not too, but why
They had a
are
distance,
you doing? Why?
that was the one thing.
This nigga right here.
That's the
I don't
one
even
thing
know
in the
this
back
nigga.
of my mind all the time. You should be like on the same thing. That's it. It is. Okay, I'm sorry. She's not a hoe, first of all. Listen, it's fine. Everything's good. This is the one thing we argue about. We don't have to argue.
She's trying to gaslight him.
We're good. We're good.
We're good. No, we're not good.
We could be having fun. Don't be upset. I'm sorry.
With the camera. You still recording, gang? What's...
Yeah.
Hey, they would have me. I would have. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Yeah. They would have had me bet. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, they lucky, bro, because this ain't no little dude neither. There's nobody in that. If we really being honest, in that small amount of space, hands don't matter. Like, when you in a small space, unless you really got the mugs, like on some movie Batman type hands, in a small space, a big dude like this is folding them. It does like, so like, they lucky. I'm not saying my fire. I'm saying like just pure like off of like, nigga, don't be an idiot. Like, just don't be an idiot. If you're in a closed space, the bigger guy is going to win that mug unless your hands are extremely lethal. And let's be real, we talk about James Bond, Batman, Shang-Chi type hands. Other than that, if he grab you or if he punch you, you don't have no room to like move. Like, so like the bigger guy is gonna win in a small enclosed space every time. Let's keep it a buck. Like, let's keep it a buck. If you don't believe that, then you've never been in a fight before, or you just used to getting your ass whooped. Like, that's the only two way. Like, the only way you can be better in a situation in the small enclosed, because you see how small the hallway was in that? That hallway was too small for a dude that big. You notice why the cameraman never looked at him in the eye until he walked outside, because now you got more space to work with. You can weave and dodge, but you can't do that in an enclosed space with a big dude like this.
With all that shit.
Oh, so now it's some white people shit.
I'm not with all that. I'm not with all that. That camera shit, that being on TV.
Okay, and it's a one-time thing. That's it. Now it's deaded.
Everybody's finna see this. Everybody's finna see this.
But you did a good thing.
If you don't know how to fight, it don't matter the size of the opponent. I'm not gonna lie to you heavily. That's not facts. That is not facts. If he can't fight and the small person can't fight, it don't matter. He's gonna win. The size advantage. Why I always say this: if people try to say size don't matter, why are there weight classes in professional fighting? Simple as that. There's a whole reason there's weight classes. There's a whole reason why a lightweight ain't fighting a heavyweight, because they know no matter how skilled the lightweight is, that nigga's still heavyweight, and that is a very big disadvantage. That's a very big disadvantage. You feel me? Well, Tyson can beat a bigger guy. Tyson was also a heavyweight. Like, do you not realize heavyweight is the heaviest weight? It's the heaviest. Tyson was the bigger guy. Like, there wasn't many guys bigger than Mike Tyson in his prime. There was, like, do you not realize, like, there was not many guys bigger than Mike Tyson. Think about that. Like, it does not, like, when it comes to skill, and I'm talking about in an enclosed space. In an enclosed space, the bigger guy, because if talent equates, it does not matter. It does not matter. Well, Lloyd, it's weight classes because a trained lightweight can't really compete with a trained heavyweight. Exactly. That's my point. You feel me? If he was just taller, if he was taller and skinnier, that's different. But when you're taller and also bigger, your natural strength, like his natural strength, is probably something that smaller guys have to work out to get to. Like his natural, like, base strength alone is something that smaller guys have to work up to. Do you not realize that? Like that's an actual scientific fact. Like, his natural strength is way stronger than it's probably stronger than my natural. It's obviously stronger than my natural strength. Like, he looks like he's about 6'2", 200 something. His natural strength is going to be something that I have to actually work out to be equivalent to. So like, if we're the same strength, I had to work out for it. He naturally woke up like that. Now imagine he also put training on top of that. You're cooked.
Like, I'm like, actually, like, you didn't cheat on me, so that's not embarrassing. Oh, you should have?
I gave you what you wanted.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
That's what you look
for. Real?
But this is what you look for.
Nah, don't ever say you should have. Nah.
This is what you was looking for.
That's what you're looking for.
Right or wrong? You
Wrong.
was expecting me to.
Wrong. I was checking.
That's just trying to gaslight.
That's weird. You just said that for real.
You
Not
see,
when
how
I'm
she
mad.
saying that.
You see how she trying to flip it on him? She said, you didn't cheat on me. He said, I should have. He said, no, why you say that? Because now she trying. I hate when women do stuff like that, bro. Because they do something wrong, and then instead of taking accountability, they try to flip the first wrong thing that you say, and they try to make that the focal point. I'm on a whole loyalty test, and you trying to say, well, you shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have said that you should have cheated on me. Well, you should have put me on a fucking loyalty test in the first place. Like, the fuck? And you're not finna gaslight me. And he better than me, because I would have caught her on that bullshit. Like, I'm the type of nigga, that's what I'm saying, like, I'm a very big gentleman. I'm sorry, love, for cursing as well. I'm a gentleman, like a gentleman when it comes to my lady. And my lady probably won't hear me blow up on her. I would probably never blow up on my lady because, like I said, I'm good with conversation when it comes to my lady. But if I do blow up on you, just know you in the wrong. If I do blow up on you, you just know you're in the wrong. Because I'm the type of man who just never gets like that with my girl. I would never blow up on my girl. So, like, if I do, like, I'm not the type of person who get into that loud arguments with a girl. Like, I'm not going to do that. That's not me. I'm going to argue with a nigga. I won't argue with a girl. And I'm going to argue with a nigga solely because, like, it keeps me from putting hands on them. Because, like, I'm at the age where if you fight nowadays, you're not getting suspended. You're going to jail. So, it's like, to me, it's like, dog, I gotta really think about it. But I also don't argue with niggas neither. Like, to me, I just say, like, if we arguing, it's like petty arguments. It's like nothing. It's nothing about fighting. Like the only way I'm gonna argue with you if it's not like if I know we're not, it's not gonna lead to a fight, and it's like a disagreement about something that obviously we're just a disagreement. But if we fight, like to me, I'm not the type of person. I'm the type of person if we gonna fight somebody, like it has to be life or death. Lord, make this vid if he was in a 4 hours and cuts. I'm saying though, just like somebody checking your phone and getting mad when they actually find what they were looking for. Yeah. I wasn't tough. I just didn't want to get a shot. It'd be like that. The whole floor, you not the Hawk. The whole floor, what you mean?
That's what you wanted. And then you want to get it on camera? With what's your name again? Jack?
My name is Jack.
Yeah, right. Come on. Like, you know.
There's no other way. I asked you about it a lot. You want to change the subjects every single time.
There was
this
no
is how
other
I
way.
felt was the only way. So
there was no other way.
it is some real shit.
You got me out here on some.
Bro, I'm not fine unless someone put their hands on me. LOL, jail ain't worth it. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. I would never let somebody put their hands on me first. I'm not gonna lie to you. To me, my rule, because I've seen somebody who had that mentality get slept on the first punch. Think about that. Because if you wait for somebody to put hands on you, there's a chance that first punch that you let them get away go do some damage. You can do some real damage. You feel me? So it's like, you feel me? You feel me? It's like, no. I'm the type of person, like, I'm not gonna lie, I did get into a fight last year at a bar. So, like, I told the dude, to me, this is what I say. Like, it gets, if I really want to, if it gets to the point of we really about to fight, well, if it's a stranger, I don't even argue with strangers. Like, I will argue with people like that I know, and they'll be like, I know we're not gonna fight because that's like somebody that I know, we cool, but it's like we just ended obviously having a disagreement. But if it's somebody I don't know, like in this bar, I did not know this person, and he was trying to press my homeboy. My homeboy's like one of them types who gets quiet, but my homeboy got a gun. So it's like he has a gun. So he's one of those dudes, like, he's popping. He's like, he go shoot a nigga. So I'm like, bro, chill. And the dude like tried to get at me. And I said, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. And it got to the piece. I was like, bro, you gotta chill. Like, bro, you gotta chill. It's not even, don't even get like that. Like, it's not even that deep. And he said, man, who the fuck you talking to, man? You a bitch ass nigga. And I looked at him. I said, I'm not gonna lie to you. We can really just throw hands right now. Let's call it a day. And he said, all right, let's do it. And I hit him off rip. I just punched him off rip. Because by law, you agreed to the fight. That's what I always say. To me, as soon as you agree to a fight, I'm putting hands on you. And it's only if I want to fight you. If I'm in the mood where I want to put hands on you, I'm putting hands on you. So I punched him in his shit. I hit that nigga like a good 4 times before they grabbed me. Because obviously, I told him off rip. I said, we could do that right now. And I made sure there was nothing in his hands or nothing like that. Like, I didn't want them to say I snuck him. But I was like, hey, bro, because I got in front, in between. I said, hey, you got to chill, bro. I was like, hey. And he's like damn near my face. And he's in my face talking about, so, man, fuck you, man. What you talking about, man? You get the fuck out of my face. You a bitch ass nigga. I said, man, we can fight right now. He said, all right, let's do it. Boom! I just hit him right in this shit. And I was drunk. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was drunk. But it was also like, I'm the type of dude where if we gonna fight, we gonna fight. Simple as that. Especially if I don't know you. If I don't know you, I'm not gonna lie, say I'm a crash out, but like I'm gonna put hands on you. Like, because you're not putting hands on me first. So as soon as I feel that it could get to that, I'm gonna initiate it. Like, I'm gonna be the first one. Because if I think, unless you swing on me and you surprise me, unless you surprise me, I'm not letting you swing on me first. Ain't no you swing first. Have you ever broke someone's arm? I actually have broke someone's arm before. I dislocated someone's arm. I wouldn't say broke. I dislocated it. I dislocated somebody's shoulder because I dropped them. It was like, not gonna lie to you, about a couple years ago, actually, when I first got to Houston, I got into a fight with this dude. And not gonna lie, I was talking to this girl, and it was low key. It wasn't even a pride thing, but I was talking to this girl, and it was this girl that I was talking to, and he came in between us. And like, as we was at the bar, he came in between us and damn near tried to push me out the way and tried to talk to her. And like I was like, so I just grabbed him. I'm not gonna lie, I grabbed him and I pulled him by his like collar. I said, hey man, because I was like I said, I'm not 90% of the time, I'm a real ass nigga. Like at the end of the day, bro. Like the people think because I make a lot of jokes and the streamer shit, like I be on some cool shit, but like niggas don't know, like I was born and raised, like I was couch surfing, like niggas was homeless growing up. Niggas had to sleep on niggas' couches. Niggas was really like that. So like niggas really grew up like that. I was really like that. Like so like I'm a different man now, but like niggas really get like that. Don't let that shit fool you. Like 3 of my brothers in jail because of the lives we had to live. Like I don't do that shit. Like so I grabbed a nigga by the back. So like, cause it's like this. We sitting at the bar, the girl's sitting at the bar right here, and the dude like legit, like he just walks in right here. He just walks right in front of me and put his back to me and started to talk to the girl that I would literally walk. I came there with her and I'm talking to her. So I'm like, man, I didn't even waste any time. Like as soon as he did it, I instantly got heated. Cause like I'm not gonna lie to you, I get heated real fast. That's why I control myself now. I was like this. Literally this what happened. I'm talking to her. He does this. And all he got to say was, hey. And I grabbed him by his neck. I was like, man, and I pulled him. I said, nigga, you got me fucked up. And he gonna try to push me. Mind you, I wrestled for 6 years. I also do MMA. I also trained at MMA for about 4 years. So he tried to push me. And I grabbed his arm. So I grabbed his arm and pulled him towards me when he tried to push me. And then I grabbed him, like I low-key just put him in a fireman and just dumped his shit. Like I dumped him like on the floor. And then I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't punch him. I didn't want to punch him. But I just dropped it. And when I dropped him, all you hear is, ah! Like I legit dislocated his shoulder. So it was like, yeah. I did not feel bad neither though, because he tried me. He legit tried me. Like, first of all, because to me, in my head, instantly went to my head like, oh, you must think I'm a bitch. I'm sorry, Lord, for cursing, but it's like, yeah, you must think I'm a bitch. Like, because like, for you to not only try to talk to a girl that I'm talking to, you also had the nerve to look at me and say, oh yeah, I could get away with that. I'm not just like, because think about that. Before, men know who to try. So for him to try that, he saw me and said, yeah, he's sweet. And so at that moment, it wasn't even about the girl. It was more so like, you just looked at me and thought shit was sweet. Oh no, you got me bent. You got me so bent. Cause now it's about me. Now you're disrespecting me. And mind you, that went all the way. That went through my head in an instant. So I had to do it to him. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had to do it to him. So I had to drop him. And I dislocated his shoulder. This is about 2.5 years ago though. And then like last year, like I said, I punched the dude. But it's like I'm low key. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm low key a person who I do put hands on people first, but I also give them a chance. I give people a chance. And I say, and my thing is like, do you want to fight? I always say, do you want to fight? Cause like I'm the type of person like you. I'm not gonna lie, that face I make in Half Sword, that's low key what I be doing when I be in real life. I'm just keeping it a buck. So like dudes like if you like, I be laughing and making jokes, and if I'm arguing with you, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. If that sounds some corny shit. Like that sounds like some corny shit. Like, but like if I'm arguing with you, I'm not mad for real. But if I'm not arguing with you, I'm about to put hands on you. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. Like that's what's about to happen. And it sounds corny, but it's real. That's really how it is though. Let's read some more though, cause like I've been cursing a lot, and I've been cursing. I have not been locked in. So let's read our word real quick. Okay. We're on Luke 2, Luke 2nd, 25. Simeon praises God when he sees Jesus. Now there was a man in Jerusalem called Simeon who was righteous and devout. He was waiting for the consolation of Israel, and the Holy Spirit was on him. It had been revealed to him by the Holy Spirit that he would not die before he had seen the Lord Messiah. Moved by the Spirit, he went into the temple courts. When the parents brought in the child Jesus to do for him what customs of law required, Simeon took him in his arms and praised God, saying, Sovereign Lord, as you have promised, you may now dismiss your servant in peace. For my eyes have seen your salvation, which you have prepared in sight of all nations, a light of revelation in the Gentiles and the glory of your people Israel. The child's father and mother marveled at what was said about him. Then Simeon blessed them and said to Mary, his mother, this child is destined to cause the falling and rising of many in Israel, and to be a sign that will be spoken against, so that the thoughts of many hearts will be revealed, and a sword will pierce your own soul too. Okay. So yeah. I'm sorry about that. He was the one they called on to read. Bro, chill, bro. I definitely was a person they used to call to read in popcorn reading, though. And popcorn reading, bro, they used to call him on me all the time, bro. Soulless Dre dropped the video too. Oh yeah. Low key, we could watch another loyalty test tonight. High key, we could watch another loyalty test tonight. On the highest key, we could watch another loyalty test tonight. You so ass at reading, bro. It's almost 1 a.m., bro. I cannot read, bro. It's not about how fast you read, but how fast you can comprehend the text. Not gonna lie to you, bro. Majority of the words is dummy blurry right now. You feel me? It's dummy blurry, cuz, like, I'm telling you, bro, 15 seconds left. It's dummy blurry, cuz, like, I'm tired, but I'm not sleepy. You feel me? Bro, just play an audiobook? Nah, bro. I need to read it. Are you dyslexic? Past 10 p.m., yes, I am. I'm very dyslexic past 10 p.m. But yeah, though, it's like, you feel me? That's how it is, though. I'm trying to wait till the ads to go away. Okay. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. So basically, bro, get some sleep. Don't pass out. I'm not sleepy though. I'm tired, but I'm not sleepy. Like, I can't. Like, if I laid in bed right now, I'll still be up. Like, I won't be able to sleep. Don't call her cap. I'm not capping. I swear. What was the cap? I'm so good at reading. I'm not good at reading. Yeah, though. Bro, chill, bro. Chill. I'll be trying. But yeah, no. But like I said, though, so I'm the type. I don't even know what we talking about, bro. Let's watch the video.
Violent type shit. What all that whole ass shit. Really, like, that's not me, mama.
It's just you and me. That's it. For real, I'm sorry. That is crazy.
So what the fuck is this? What is this, bro?
So, bro, I run basically a YouTube channel where I do loyalty tests to find out if they significant others are cheating or not. She just wants to know if she could trust you in a relationship with her. Simple as that. I mean, she came to me, vulnerable.
Damn, this some weird ass shit, dog. I ain't even gonna lie, dog.
I mean, it's a conversation. At the end of the day, bro, it's a conversation that you can have with her. You don't really got to escalate the situation more than what it is. Y'all more than welcome to still stay at y'all stay. We'll get out y'all hair, whatever the case is, but I don't want you doing nothing that you gonna regret or you
right, cause I love this girl. It's just
and I can tell, bro, based on your reaction.
I'm not with all this camera, you know what I'm saying, set up shit. Like, I'm real.
No, I feel you.
I'm genuine.
I feel you.
Like, play, social media, put on for this.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
So what I'm gonna do for you, bro, we gonna go ahead and cut the cameras off, and we're gonna allow you to go in there and just have a conversation with her, bro.
I appreciate that, Joe. I ain't gonna lie. I appreciate it.
And that dude still had the camera on him. Hey, he said cut the cameras on dude.